That's okay.
Hey,
You get one.
can you hear us?
Proficiency you didn't
Hello,
already
Can
have.
everyone see us?
Hey!
One dual proficiency you didn't already have.
Huzzah!
Hey, Hobby Techno, go!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry,
And we're gonna pause
And it makes
because people are still leveling up and doing things,
Ah,
so
fine.
it'll be a few moments before we get going.
Action skill.
It's been
I'm
a
not
minute.
elf.
It's been a long minute.
So that's gonna be.
A
So,
very, very long
yeah, greetings everybody.
Greetings! We're back.
Hello.
We are back. It's been a long time coming because we've been on hiatus, but now it's over.
Oh,
And we're all trying to figure out our characters since it's been a long time.
it's been so
Trying
long.
to
It's been so
remember.
long.
Oh, I remember.
Maybe you're just not.
Careful, don't get too
Maybe
high.
you're just too
Is that
tall.
too high?
That is way too high.
Way
Here,
too
let
high.
me do it.
That's
Sit.
a little
It's
too high.
perfect.
It was
There we
cutting
go.
my head off before.
You can push mine up a little bit, Dave.
Okay.
Or Bowen.
Pardon.
Ours.
Oh, hi. It's Aviator Gamer.
Hey, baby.
Why, hello there, sir.
Bye, yay.
Yay.
All right.
I'm
Hi,
gonna
Mr.
move this
Aviator.
over.
Oh.
Aviatory. Aviatory.
Sugar. Oh.
Hey,
So how's everybody doing
Hey.
tonight?
what do
It's
you
Friday.
what do you call it when a new pilot is getting lessons from an experienced pilot on how to fly?
What?
I don't know.
Say that again.
Pray tell.
What's it called when an experienced pilot gives a newbie pilot lessons on how to fly?
Suicide.
An aviatorial.
Hey.
Oh. I don't get it.
That's cool.
Just kidding. I
Instead
know
of
what it is.
Oh, okay. Instead of a tutorial, it's an aviatorial. It's aviator.
Aviator.
And.
Oh no.
I feel like if you have to explain the joke, it's not a good one.
I already knew it wasn't good.
Did you just make that up? I figured.
That's why it wasn't good.
No, something that I already have.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
wow.
mine's a Genesee. That's right. Boo! I still haven't gotten all of the character stuff right. There's mine. There's my race. It is not that. Change it to. I did laugh though. Okay, well, was it? It was probably a pity laugh.
Hmm.
Bam. There we go. Got mine. Live. Chat. There. I think you like this chat a whole lot better.
It does look easier
So,
to read.
Okay.
We'll do this.
So we're figuring this. Oops. I just
Use
lost
more
my stuff again. It's one thing about this on the tablet is we use DnD Beyond,
Beyond.
and whenever my thing goes sideways, it goes back to the front menu, and so I have to go back to my character.
So what you're saying is.
No, actually, it's so much better than anything that I've ever used.
Which is
Not very much.
nothing.
Pencil and paper, pretty much. What?
You saving these cookies for anything?
Nope.
Or can we-
Bring them out.
Yes. Cookies.
I'm here for the cookies.
Oh yeah. You guys missed it. I should have started. Turn off rotate.
Throwing off
on your
voltage.
thing.
What?
On your
This-
thing.
this
Oh,
settings
turn off rotate. Got it.
can Turn off the auto rotate feature.
And I need to turn up because none of my settings are correct. Dragon's Demise! Yay!
Alright.
Oh yeah. I need to make this. Actually, I probably should do that.
Why not?
You probably heard that, but we didn't because my headphones are on. Let me turn them off so you can hear it, man. Okay.
Ghostlies.
I'm gonna try something. Yeah, there we go. Tell them about the Twinkie. What about the Twinkie?
What about?
Can you hear those sounds pretty good, Aviator? I got some new sounds you guys haven't heard.
Okay.
But yeah, do some of those sounds so we can hear the new ones, Aviator, if you have time. I mean, I know you're studying or everything.
Yeah. Studying. Oh.
Okay.
That's what you
Is there
call
anything else? Cookies.
Cookie crisp. Okay, I need to level.
Alright, what else? I don't know what else.
Everything else is automatically, as far as levels and hit points and stuff like that. When I switch to level 4, it should automatically do all those things.
No, you gotta roll for your hit
There
points.
we go.
Excellent, fantastic.
Manage
So
level.
then take what's in there, then add whatever you roll to it. And you get a minimum of half, so depending on what
I
your
can help you.
Yep, pencil.
dice is.
Excellent.
But I did it on mine.
Yeah, pencils.
Fantastic.
Yeah, writing sticks.
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
so
Who needs
There's
these?
a couple over here.
Me.
hold on. Go back to. Yeah. Okay. So this explains the 1d6 orc stat. So
In the fridge, duh.
Um,
Yes,
go
you
ahead
can
and
have a Mountain
manage
Dew. Just
health.
go get it.
Health. Oh, yeah.
Can I have a Mountain
So-
Dew?
that is that 2 levels worth?
Manage
When
HP.
you choose this domain,
I think it would have to be.
Yeah,
because-
it's-
with heavy
Yeah,
So you just
you
add-
need to roll twice.
Okay.
So just roll the d6 twice.
ability score improvement.
6.
When you reach level 4,
Where are you? It's so long.
again at 8th, 12th, 16th,
Right,
19th,
right.
30th, you
You
can
don't
increase
have
your
to do
1
that.
ability score.
Okay,
Your
so
choice
4
by 2.
and 5. Great. So just
Or you
add
can
9
increase
to
2
that.
ability scores
Change
of
it
your
to
choice by
18.
1.
Do I see that happening? No, you're outside by the tavern.
Roll the dice to see if I'm automatically add all your bonuses. So now
Yeah,
your
you
max
are.
health is 26.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else I should do? Or do?
If you need to select spells after you level,
Wanna tell
up,
them.
I do.
you need to pick.
What's clerics
So I
are
look
good with
at
intelligence,
hit
right?
points and I roll a 1d8.
Or is it wisdom?
And then
Wisdom
if it's
is
anything less than 5, then you just take
How
5.
about 8? I'll roll 8.
Let's see.
That's good. Did you level up once or
Not
twice?
that then.
Just once.
Just once. Okay, so go to manage HP and just add 8 to the.
My muttering is loud. Sorry.
So 26.
I try
Did
not
we
to.
answer Dragon's Demise? That this is not a new campaign in characters, it's a
No.
continuation?
Yeah, this is a
Oh.
continuation of what is on the YouTube channel.
So it'll add your
Yes, we
Constitution
started this-
modifier automatically.
Okay.
April, and then I left for the summer. So we're picking it back up again.
Oh, right there.
So
It's okay, guys, I found it.
Woo!
It's all right.
Phew. That's good.
Yep.
Roll the dice and see if I'm getting
Wild
drunk.
shape improvement, level 4. Level
gotta be
4,
level
you can
4.
use your action to
Mhm.
magically
Man.
take the shape of a beast or scene for a challenge rating 1.
You know, had I known we were gonna take a super long break, I probably would have
That
picked
doesn't
the
have
wizard
flying.
because it was hard
Use
enough when I
feature
was
twice.
getting it.
Ooh, I can use this feature twice now.
That's right. Dragon's demise. The pixie is dead.
That's right.
Thank
Oops.
the Lord.
Yes.
Lord.
Tantalard. That annoying little tartar is dead. Hoity toit. Leave for the summer like no one else did that. Nope, nobody.
I guess.
Hoity toity toit.
Alright. Save.
Oh, that's not what I meant
What's next? How do I
to do.
save?
Please? No?
It saves
Calculations
automatically.
include
Just
the
hit this
base
to view your
scores
character.
you set
Yeah,
above
spells,
and any
cantrips.
modifiers
Okay, I need to pick another
are found below. And you can also override any automatic calculations or modify them under each ability summary. Is that what everybody's doing right now, or what?
Yeah. What?
Mhm.
I don't know what that is, so I'm just going to skip it.
What are you?
Looking for something not in the list below. Unlock all official at the
Character's
marketplace.
pretty.
That sounds awful.
I'm going for.
Hmm?
That's kind of what I'm going for.
I feel like we got lower than normal
Because
numbers.
Languages.
You know,
I am an acolyte.
yeah, I don't have any strength.
Yes, and next weapon.
Maybe not, though.
Let's go.
for the alarm.
I got +2 on my initiative though.
So I guess
I always go first. Sometimes.
You should be very afraid of me DMing Aviator Gamer.
Yeah.
I'm pretty brutal.
he's killed
He's
many.
straight
Yeah,
up
we don't have the
murderer.
death toll up anymore. You need to add that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
that is
Has
correct.
been a while.
Definitely need the death toll.
How many
up
did you
there.
kill in Alaska?
A lot. Like in the teens. It was great.
Nice.
It was so great.
Okay, where is? I don't know if we deaths. What does that look like now?
Killer dexterity bonus.
Is that was this one, right?
Yep, that's this one.
Okay, I need to move my alerts.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Right. Some way. I have a higher charisma than you. I have a +1
Master
there. I got a
dex.
+1 there. I have
RIP,
a +1.
you need to
You
put
have
that
a
one back up.
+3. You got a +4 on me there. And I'm just a wee little elf.
Hoity toit.
But I can turn into a bear that'll rip your face off.
Yeah, but I'm a hunter that uses bow.
Gosh, speaking of
and
bears,
can fly.
I have
so
I have really good stealth.
I have high dexterity.
So I'll hide from you as a bear and be very stealthy.
what is in?
You're not. Well, bears aren't one of my like targeted enemies, so you don't.
I have
operate on them.
infinite stats, and infinite creatures, and infinite lives. So I think I win.
It's not true. There's a limit to what's in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, but I can make infinite of them, which would then be infinite power. Unlimited power.
Until I unplug the battery from your laptop.
What is behind your head?
Something
What is that?
Foreground.
Is that?
There's something on here.
There it is. We have cookies on the
cookies.
table.
Not funny.
Oh, there's a delay.
There, yeah. There's a delay on
I was like, why can't they see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Someone's evening is planned
Quinoa?
out so
Really?
that. I wish you were there too.
Quinoa?
Oh, is that what that is? Impressive.
Are we getting
Hoagie?
messaged?
I like
Yes.
quinoa.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. Just giving him a hard time.
What?
I think I'm ready.
I
guess we'll find
think
out.
I'm ready. I need to. We gotta go. I got 17% left on my iPad because my daughter doesn't realize that when batteries get low, you should plug them in when you get done watching them.
That's what
Blame it
daughters
on
are
the
there
kids.
for.
Mm-hmm.
Blame it on the kids.
Blame it on the rain.
All right. Well, as the rest of you guys finish, I'm gonna go through my past introductions, and
Okay, I'm
that's
sorry.
gonna kind of jog everybody's memory. It's gonna be quite a bit of reading, but hopefully you guys will bear with us as
jogged him too hard.
we remember exactly. And obviously, I'm gonna be just reading off the script that I read, so it won't necessarily be happening during this time frame. So don't get confused with tenses and stuff like that, please. So, are you guys able to listen while you work over there, figuring things out?
Yeah.
Alright, so our first session, our travelers found themselves in the small village of Bearuna's Well. Where are you going?
This is from the beginning.
Yep, from the beginning. In the far north of Faerun, nearing the endless ice sea. The summers here are cool and the winters here are bitterly cold. Thankfully, we find ourselves here in late spring, and the weather is pleasant. Although a bit mild, Bearuna's Well is home to the Black Lion tribe, a relatively peaceful barbarian orcish tribe. The village is surrounded by a large forest that provides wood to build their homes, which is also the main source of trade that the orcs have with the outsiders, lumber. However, there is one building that stands out against the rest. A large keep made of stone with two large portcullises. A large courtyard and a tower in the middle of the keep jetting into the sky with a large horn at the top. No one knows who built the keep, but now it is home to the chieftain of the tribe, and a place to refuge when the town is under attack, which is precisely why the Black Lion tribe came to live here. Because the city's namesake, Bearuna's Well, a deep, seemingly endless chasm that leads directly down to the heart of the Underdark. The Black Lion's tribe took up residence here to hold back the onslaught of Underdark creatures, like drow, deep gnomes, goblins, and more. Their desire for blood was satiated by the constant outpour of worthy opponents. They obtained the name the Black Lion Tribe for their specific weapons their chieftain and lieutenants, Loktar and Ogar, earned in battle. Dark iron is black and forged in the deeps of the Underdark by some unknown means. It is said they hold a special power, but any wielder of a dark iron blade never speaks of what the power is. Now, about 2 years ago, though, the outpour of combatants just stopped. No one knows why. Some adventurers had ventured down in the Underdark to investigate, but none have returned. Now the town is on edge. Without the thrill of battle to satiate them, there is a tentative calm, only maintained through the sheer will of the Orcish chieftain Brox. It hasn't helped tempers around, as rumors abound of slavers in the area laying waste to village after village, taking any living residents captive to some unknown location, leaving people to wonder how the rumors of slavers ever started, if there is no one left to tell the tale. To entertain the town and to prove that his people are safe amidst the rumors, Brox has invited a traveling menagerie called Reginald the Regicide's traveling troupe of oddities and commodities into the town to entertain his people and draw out-of-towners to do trade with. The reason why each of you came to Beirut as well is their own. And that's where we started our first session. The second session, we joined our heroes, perhaps heroes, not heroes quite yet, once again in the small village of Beirut as well, in the heart of a large tent, enjoying a few of the wonders that Reginald the Regicide's traveling troupe of oddities and commodities has to offer. That is, before it was interrupted by the blast of a large horn located atop the tower of the only stone building with 100 miles. The keep standing just outside the village namesake, Beirut as well, a deep hole connected to the Underdark. After a few moments, a quiet settled all around the tent, and the show came to a complete halt. Everyone who has spent any amount of time knows what the sound signifies: an imminent invasion. A palpable excitement rises in the air as the battle-starved orcs begin to hurriedly run out of the tent towards the keep. That's where our second session started. The next one, we rejoined our travelers deep in the cold woods, west of Beirut as well, on their way to the river Serbin. The moon in the spring sky above shined as a soft glow. However, the thickness of the canopy above diffuses most of the light, leaving just a few beams here and there. We find the majority of the group off wandering by themselves, separated from the orc horde they have been traveling with for the past few days, in search of slavers that had been plaguing this area of Faerun. Not trusting the orc chieftain, our not-so-jury adventurers set off late at night to get ahead of the orcs and scout out for themselves just who they were about to engage in war with. The smell of smoke, blood, and barbecue lingers in the air as two bodies lay before them. A slain owlbear lay at the feet of Solnar, lit ablaze by Bowen, smoldering quietly into ash. Sadly not before it has sundered the body of Kyber in two. His body still lays on the muddy floor of the woods, a pool of blood starting to form, where his torso and waist used to be adjoined. The rest is silent, apart from heavy breathing of our weary adventurers. That's where we started that session.
Because someone wanted to get ahead and leave camp. What happens when you split the party?
People
He
die.
kills you.
Alright, the next session, we rejoined our heroes in the village of Beirut as well, home to the Black Lion tribe of orcs. We find them standing in a large courtyard of the solitary watchpost, the only brick building in hundreds of miles. Just a few miles from the well itself, a large gaping maw leading to the heart of the Underdark. There is still a small puff of smoke floating in the air from the reincarnated, possessed, controlled Zug's attack on the former Black Lion chieftain Brox. Now the mantle had passed off to the claimant of Zug's blood right, Bowen Shadowstone. The body of Zug and Fen have burned to dust in the bright blue flame the moments they were slain. The village itself is eerily silent as Reginald the Regicide's traveling troupe of oddities and commodities has appeared to have captured all the women and children and any others who have stayed behind while the men went out to confront the slavers. But sadly it was just a ruse to get the men out of camp, making it easier to take the villagers away. That's where we started our second to last session.
Right. Jason was trying to help and he kept hitting good people with his sword. He kept missing and slashing everyone to death.
All right, and then the second to last session still actually. We left off. Our heroes began the long journey to chase down Reginald the Regicide, leaving Bearun as well behind them, along with the Orc army. They brought one of Bowen's trusty lieutenants, Ogar, a strong, quiet Orc renowned for his battle prowess. Hot on the trail of Reginald, our trusty adventurers stumbled upon an overthrown cart that appeared to belong to Reginald's troop. It appeared to have been attacked by a giant of some kind. Hoping there still might be survivors that the giant's creatures took, they would be able to shed some light on what exactly was going on. They tracked the large footprints and came to a cave where they heard screams. Running in, they discovered 2 ogres, one holding the feet of what appeared to be an orc in a large pot of boiling water, and the other cleaning an orca whale that had been taken from the cart of Reginald's menagerie. After making quick work of the ogres, decapitating one and burning the other from the nether regions up, our heroes went to work freeing the small halfling in the back of the cave from his cage. Sadly, after taking too long to attempt to heal the poor creature, the halfling passed on to the next life. However, as Anagai clutched the small fellow in his arms, the halfling's body began to glow of a recognizable blue. So that's all that I have written down. I didn't have anything for the last session, but I do have some notes onto what happened. So in our last session that we played, the body of the halfling that was glowing blue reincarnated and came back to life and started speaking in an odd voice, a completely different voice than you expected to hear from a halfling. And he ended up summoning an earth elemental and then climbing up the wall and standing on the ceiling of the cave that you were in. You guys fought the earth elemental valiantly. However, it appeared that you were no match until something strange overcame one of your teammates, Okami. Don't know what it was, don't know exactly what happened, but he started wrecking face, to say the least. And thankfully, thanks to him and a little bit of help from you guys were able to overtake the earth elemental, and it dissolved back into dirt. Sadly, during this time while you were fighting the elemental, the strange creature that used to be the halfling scurried atop the ceiling and then out of the cave and up the mountain, and you guys were unable to track it down after that. So after a breather and a slight music interruption, after a breather, you come to find out that one of the bodies that was in the stew was in fact Ogar's wife, and he was quite upset about that. And so you guys decided to continue on your trip to try and track down the menagerie and recover the Black Lions tribe's women and children who had been taken. You guys continue along the road for a while until you came upon a small village. When you found this small village,
I forgot about this.
you guys went into the village.
You guys suck.
And you were greeted by
This was awesome.
a decent 5 women to be precise, and you come to find out that these women's husbands had all just been killed from the menagerie as they passed through. However, the rest of the townspeople seemed to be left alone for whatever reason. You guys weren't able to necessarily discover why, and they were just so excited that you guys were there that a perfect number of male individuals had just walked into their town and were just incredibly thrilled.
Convenient that.
You thought it was odd that there were no kids around, and you asked where all the kids were, and you decided they pointed up to the monastery, and you guys decided to go up that way, or at least some of you did. Bowen and Ogar decided to stay and, let's say, flirt with the ladies, while the rest of the crew made their way up to the monastery. Which in fact did not turn out to be a monastery. It was a hag den, and these guys were partially tricked for a little bit. It looked like a beautiful monastery, but it ended up not being at all. And the only one who never actually was able to break that spell was our good friend Prickapee. Prickapee decided to take a nice nap in what he thought was a beautiful bed in a comfortable room, and it ended up turning into a big old pot of stew, and he was in an oven, and he slowly cooked to death. And that is where we lost our good friend Prickapee.
We tried.
Stewed to death.
We tried.
Stewed.
I
As
tried
the
to.
rest of the group decided that, or the group that had gone up to the monastery decided that it was time to go and get out of here as quick as possible because something incredibly odd was going on. They ran down there and talked to Bowen and Ogar, and they were not able to convince Ogar to leave. He
No
wanted
subtlety
to
with
stay.
those two.
Very much, actually.
Right.
So-
you had to insult his dead wife or his mother
It
or
was
something.
It was you.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It was Solnar.
No,
Who was it? You?
it was me.
Really? Okay, I couldn't remember.
We were chasing
That it
it.
was our good friend Anagai who decided to insult Ogar's very recently deceased wife and call her a weak
Slick move.
human.
In an attempt to get Ogar out of there.
And did it work? Yes, it did. He ran and chased him down until he finally stopped in a large opening late at night after running for hours upon hours. Breathing heavily, he turned around to still see Ogar charging directly at his face. Ogar
Oh my God.
withdrew. Am I waiting too?
No, I'm waiting.
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Ogar withdrew his dark iron blade and
If you're gonna shave your pencil,
struck
shave it
down
with
our
this.
good friend Anagai as he tried to explain what was going on. He fell unconscious to the floor, just in time for an odd creature to come swooping in and stop Ogar from murdering Anagai right then and there.
Bird person.
As he failed to withhold his rage against what had
Michael
been
Keaton was in
against
this
him.
campaign.
So he swooped down and saved the day just in the nick of time, and then decided he wasn't gonna stick around and swoop back up to the trees just as the rest of the party was coming in. Uneasy about what was going on, you guys decided to stabilize our good friend Anagai and make it so he's still unconscious, but at least not going to die
Yeah.
anymore. And decided that it would be a good time for a long rest, not knowing what that thing was in the tree though that had stopped.
I forgot. Yeah, bird person. Was that your new character, or okay, it was you. Okay. What was his name?
You guys don't know yet.
Oh,
Questions,
Bird guy.
comments, concerned about the history? No.
Am I still unconscious, or I'm?
Well, you're currently unconscious, but you guys, everybody was about to go to sleep, and so
Okay, so just left me unconscious.
convenient.
You'll wake up.
We propped your head up.
Put me in the.
You laid on your
What is
side, so you wouldn't need to
Right.
just
You,
do the responsible things.
exactly.
Yeah.
We're not savages.
I will like to note that the flailing through the woods and running with reckless abandon,
Of course I
you
did.
guys don't exactly know where you're at anymore.
No,
I was trying
That was
to
more-
save my life.
I was more gonna be concerned about what else knows. What knows where we're at.
That is an
Where-
option
where
as
we
well.
don't
We did
know.
make a lot of noise.
But that is where we will begin as you guys decide to, I assume, bed down for the night. Okami is also there
You're actually
Currently.
savages.
as well.
Pretty much.
Turns out.
I made my bed perched up in the tree, so I'm already like.
Yep,
not
you were
out.
going to sleep.
I am mid meditation.
I'm unconscious.
I guess I'm taking watch.
Okay, you're going to take the first watch. Okami says that he will take the second watch. And then...
I can take the last.
Okay.
I'm unconscious.
It is true. Alright, so you take the first watch. If you would, give me a perception check during your watch.
Well, we're all gonna.
Has it started? Oh no.
It's not a critical failure.
Pardon
It has begun.
Yeah.
Only a 2.
Okay, so 2.
It's the
Yup.
Hell's Deep Cliff.
You
So it
don't see a
So it
thing.
begins.
You kind of get bored for a little while. You kind of play patty cake with yourself. Think about you. Pull out the dark iron longsword, not carefully, and kind of examine it. Kind of
Stacy, where's
figure
your
out what's going on with it. But, yeah,
Is that what they call it? in Faerun?
All right, coolio.
nothing happens.
Well, that's good. Because I wasn't paying attention.
What were you doing? Playing patty cake with yourself?
No. Shut up.
And then you wake Okami up.
You betcha.
Okay, you wake Okami up. He kind of says, "I got it. Go to bed," and
I
takes the
did.
next watch.
Then I do.
Okay. Okami never comes to wake you up though.
Okay.
Stay sleeping.
I'm meditating.
Yeah.
Do I? Okay, so about. Well, I would assume that I have an idea of when my watch is supposed to come.
Yeah, I'd say
So-
a general-ish idea.
So I will. Once I am at the point where I am rested, I will. Whatever you call that coming out of my meditation.
Okay.
We're
So-
playing patty
Okay.
cake.
Because you only need 4 hours of meditation.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I wake up and I look around. Do I see Okami?
No.
Okay. I look up in the tree.
That's convenient.
Do I see the bird?
Person.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes. 60 feet.
How high up in the tree did you go?
I don't know.
61.
Very
61.
well hidden.
Give me a stealth check to see how well you stealthed yourself, or they give you a
So-
perception check.
Does he look like a
No, we won't
hippogriff
call this.
from Harry
Well, I have
Potter, or does
expertise
he
in
look
perception.
like somebody from like
Um,
Dogma?
I rolled a 1,
Like
so
an
I have a
angel.
7.
So you don't see anything, though.
Okay.
I don't know.
Unless he
Look at
rolls
that.
a critical failure.
He
for
always
stealth
cleans
as
his
well.
feathers.
You need to die.
I had one.
Yeah, no.
Ooh.
Don't see a thing.
Okay.
He hit himself well before he went to
Alright,
bed.
so
That's a 23, by the way.
I walk around and very quietly, is not to disturb the other people sleeping, just am observing our small little area.
Okay. There doesn't appear anything. Nothing's going on. It's quiet. Everybody's sleeping. Okami's missing though.
I'll go.
All of his stuff is there too.
Yeah, I'll go look through his stuff, or not look through it, but go over and try to see if I can see tracks. I'm gonna look for tracks and anything like that. If I can see where he left.
Nothing.
I make a note mentally to myself.
Okay. The rest of the night passes quietly. Nothing happens as the sun begins to rise on you guys in the forest.
Okay.
And you hear.
There he is.
Yes.
What do you guys want to do?
I'll walk over to him as the sun crests the
The horizon.
horizon and check on this guy. Try to rouse him. Just kind of give him
Arousing.
a boot. Does he?
Oh.
How out he is.
I roll over and say, 5 more minutes, man.
Had
How
a
are you-
rough
How are you
night.
feeling?
Besides the splitting headache, wait, where am I?
Are you dead, man? So you're alive.
It's cold.
Yeah.
What happened?
What didn't happen?
I
So,
didn't answer my question.
do you remember insulting the orc's dead wife?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Did it work?
Define work.
I look around.
We're,
It worked.
yeah.
Okay.
We're not in the village anymore.
That's good.
You see him sitting out glaring at you.
Sorry, man. No hard feelings. And so, where is the pixie at?
Well,
We never caught up with the pixie.
Oh shoot.
Or the pixie never caught up to us because I was with you.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I think I remember that.
All this banter wakes me up, just for fun.
Anyway.
Might as well.
I've been spying on them from the tree this whole time, just listening to their conversation.
All right, so
Let's
Where
gather
to?
everybody. Okami is gone.
Okami is gone.
Okami's gone.
Okami's gone.
Was
You don't remember Okami.
I don't remember Okami. Who?
the guy with the sword? I don't remember what he is.
That whole thing.
Samurai.
The samurai.
I don't know that.
You don't know that?
No, evidently I don't remember Okami.
Why doesn't he know that?
You don't remember Okami either.
Fine.
Do I remember Okami?
You remember Okami.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We need to have a Deadpool in the group.
Okay.
Right.
There's my
Do you
friends.
remember? Do you remember this was happening?
Things are
Right.
amiss at the Circle K.
Things are amiss at the Circle K. Do we have that sound? I think I put that up there.
I gave it to you, didn't I?
Yeah, you
Should've
emailed
had
it to me. I
Yeah.
don't. I didn't put those ones on.
Ah.
Things are amiss at the circle.
Things are amiss at the Circle K. Okay. One of our party is missing, and you guys don't remember him. So there's some force here that is external to our party.
Hey, whose stuff is this?
Yeah.
No, you guys don't see any stuff.
Really?
Oh,
Wow.
okay. All right, so we have some people to find, don't we?
Apparently.
I fly down a little ways off and say, I apologize for eavesdropping.
Holy
but
crap! What is
I
that?
hear you're looking for someone. Allow me to introduce
That's
myself.
the bird.
My name is Iki. I'm an Arakokra. You may have never seen my kind before. We're from another plane. But anyway, I'm a ranger and good at tracking. And seeing as how you destroyed my quarry earlier, the big elemental creature that you fought inside that cave, I would be willing to accompany you and help look for this person you seem to be missing.
Huh.
So we're missing a person, and a ranger comes by. That's convenient.
Yes, yes it is.
Isn't it though?
Isn't it though?
But as I said, I was tracking some elementals, and I happened to see that you fought one in a cave, and so I followed you. And so it's not really completely out of the blue.
You hunt earth elementals?
I do, yes, but
Ah.
only the evil kind that
Oh, good.
that cause evil.
So you don't
for
hunt.
things.
You don't hunt water elementals.
Oh yes, I hunt water element. I hunt all elementals. Why are you?
But good
evil
ones.
water?
But only
elementals?
bad ones.
Of course, only
Okay.
the bad ones.
You're not an elemental though, you know that, right?
I'm from. Aren't I from the elemental?
But you're
plane?
not elemental.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
difference.
Okay.
You're a Ganassi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, since you helped our friend not get killed by our other friend, I have no
Yes.
qualms with you.
I was a little worried about him, to be honest, but I did all I could.
It's a good thing you were worried. So,
So you have no memory of Okami. Samurai dude, human.
Ogar kind of shakes his head.
So we're looking
Excellent.
for a human.
Did you see him last night?
No.
You have no idea who he's talking about.
No. All I saw
Okay.
was this Anna guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All I saw was Anna guy and the orc over there. What's your name, orc?
Ogar.
Ogar. Nice to meet you. Ah,
Okay.
yes. All
So,
right.
It's alright.
so how are you with fighting hawks? I know that our last aerial person didn't really do well with them.
Hawks. Those small little birds that prey on smaller birds.
Okay.
They are of no concern to me.
Can you
Oh, that's good.
go up and see if you can see anything where we are exactly?
Sure. I fly up above the trees and scan for any sort of terrain features.
As you're scanning, you see off in the distance some sort of large winged creature flying around.
So just anatomy question: do you have wings or do you have arms and wings?
I have wings.
Okay, so wings like a bird.
Yep.
Or does it have like little hand claw things on it? Or
Well,
How
I
do
must
you-
have appendages of some
Yeah.
kind because I have a bow.
how do you prestidigitate?
So you gotta be like a bat then, because bats have appendages.
I don't
Bringing up
know.
a picture.
They have the
Yep.
little
Okay. Just for
and like a head of a bird, or is it like a humanoid head?
like
I
raw.
will show you.
God, wrong.
They have both arms and wings.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
Aha!
Oh,
That's
yeah.
kind of what I thought. Okay. Good deal.
If you can see it.
Thank you.
There
Those
we
guys
go.
are awesome.
Okay,
Do I
Wunderbar.
recognize
So
what
you-
this large flying creature is?
you look like an
Give me a perception check.
Dragon.
It is not as large as a dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Something that can conveniently keep you out of the air.
Weird. That happens.
Alright. 9.
From this distance, no. It's just kind of
It's a large
it's
flying creature.
over where you guys are kind of going, like over by the mountains where you guys have been heading. But hard to tell what it is from this
Icky,
distance.
what do your Aarakocra eyes see?
Do I see any, like,
You
discernible
want
landmarks
anywhere?
or, like, big
I mean, you
rocks?
see the big mountains.
Okay.
You see, depending on how high you go, you could probably see the village as well that you guys came from, or at least the smoke coming up from
Go
morning
hide up and
fires.
Stop breathing.
I get 3 to perception. That was a 12. Not that it changes anything. I fly back down and tell them what I saw about the mountains, and I think I may have seen the village you guys came from back beyond or that way. And also, strangely and a little unnerving, there's a large creature flying around in the air. I was unable to identify it, but
Oh.
should we come closer, I may have to use more caution in flying her up in the air. Although I don't think it was a dragon, so don't worry too much.
So
You may want to keep lower to the ground. Then, did you see the road that we came in on?
Road, into the village?
From the village.
From the village.
we were going through the village.
No, the road was obscured by trees and things.
Okay, where was the village from this? From
It
here,
was
where we're
due
at.
southwest.
Okay, so that means southwest. So that means if we travel,
What way we were coming through.
yeah, if we traveled north, and then we came, I turned left on the road.
You guys were traveling northeast.
We were traveling northeast,
northeast.
so we need
The
to
village
go.
was southwest.
So we need to go west to get back to the road. Anybody have a compass?
I believe that is generally correct.
Well, the sun is rising. Let's use that.
Okay. We'll put it on the left.
Put it
to
on
get
the
us
left.
back over water. Okay, let's go. Let me grab all my stuff.
Can you fly up, kind of give us an idea, fly west, see how far we are off of the road?
I'd rather not. That large flying thing
Fair
kind of
enough.
spooked me a bit.
Good call.
Okay.
I'm
Onward.
just gonna walk with you guys.
So you're satiated as far as finding your companion.
Let's grab his. I'll grab his stuff.
What stuff?
Shut up.
Why are you picking up the ground?
What you do?
Yeah.
It looks like he's picking up a bunch of rocks, basically.
I just sling him on my back and the rocks in.
You carry those.
Yeah.
Nice rock, bro.
Thanks.
I'm confused, but I don't
Landscaping?
say anything.
These will be useful later. Just trust me.
Got a sling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I have a blanket
We
or something? I take one of the blankets and I wrap everything up and kind of
fighting giants
put
later?
it over my back.
You look
That's
homeless.
I tie it on the end of a long stick.
And it's red
It's a
with
red
white
with white
polka
polka dotted
dots.
blanket.
Yes. Okay, let's go.
That was
Awesome.
perfect.
And then I cut the end off of one of my shoes so my toes stick out. No, I'm kidding.
Let's go
Alright.
find the tracks.
Let's go back to the road.
Onward.
I take another look. No
Who's
tracks. I
taking
don't see
point?
anything now that it's light. Okay.
I will.
I got it.
All right, give me a survival check then. See if you can meander your way.
Oh, survival check. Let the ranger go first.
I don't want
He's scared.
Damn it. I can't remember. Survival.
It's a wisdom.
Wisdom.
Skills.
Oh, wisdom.
I have a +5 to
Patrick,
survival.
his
If you
internet
want me to
went
go first.
Oh no, Daniel's
Sure.
internet went out.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
go ahead. Never mind. I
Yeah,
can't,
I'll be on point.
I can't figure out how to do this.
Okay, give me
Tara's,
survival.
Tara's being Johnny on the spot with Wiki
14.
There it
D&D.
is.
Nice.
Oh, I actually have excellent survival.
Good.
What was it?
14.
14. Okay.
You don't die. Excellent.
are able to follow the path that these guys kind of made as they were barreling through the forest. As you continue to walk, though, you notice footprints other than what would appear to be all of theirs as you get closer to the trail, kind of following, and then they just kind of go off in a different direction.
Mm.
We don't
I-
see that.
I kind of drop back to where these guys are and say, I don't want to alarm you, but it seems you were followed last night.
Be on your guard.
Yep.
Do you happen to
You
know
didn't hear anything
if
on
it
watch.
could have been anyone friendly, perhaps someone you know?
No way to know, man.
It's just us as far as I knew.
Could it have been the friend you're looking for?
What friend?
Possible.
This guy,
But no, because he was.
Solnar, says we're looking for a lost companion.
Ah.
No friend. No.
Strange. Well, how are those rocks doing, buddy?
Still here.
Do you see this friend come and go? Because- right. Let's keep going.
Okay then. I keep leading. onward.
As you kind of walk off, you see Ogar kind of get down and take a closer look at kind of the area that you pointed out. He just kind of gets up and continues walking.
Okay. Are we in a forest now?
You guys
Did we
are,
see what-
yeah, you guys are in the forest.
Okay, sweet. We're in my preferred terrain, so I can't be surprised by things I don't see.
Cool.
And some other weird
So
things.
just keep walking.
All right, so you guys,
Keep going.
after about a good hour and a half of walking, you kind of finally break out onto the trail,
Goodness.
right where you guys entered.
I ran a long way.
You guys
I
ran for like 6 hours.
I scan the trail for any like signs of people.
The trail is
Okay.
well pathed and quite like rock. It's not like dirt or anything like that anymore. As you get kind of further closer to the mountains, it's no longer the mud that it was around Beirut as well, and is now kind of rocky.
Okay.
So give me a perception check. Actually, give me an investigation.
Oh,
As you bend
9.
down and
Nine.
you don't see anything. Nothing too weird. Right off the trail, though, you still do see those footprints. And Ogar kind of walks up to you. It says,
that's what it is.
Small footprint, very small.
Hmm.
Are they?
Perhaps a goblin or
Do they
a
have
kobold of
shoes,
some
or
sort.
is it like a print?
Probably just a humanoid.
it appears to be some sort of shoe-wearing
Halfling.
person.
Halfling. Interesting.
Fine
Bigger than
halfling.
Bigger than a halfling.
Hmm.
Fine halfling.
Go.
Is it?
5 feet?
5 footprints.
There were 5 of them.
Oh.
Curious.
Small army.
Okay. Well,
Perhaps
Okay.
children.
bigger.
Hmm.
All right. Be on your guard.
Watch your ankles.
Onward. Yeah.
Dwarves. could be dealing with dwarves or drow. We'll be on our guard either way.
Dwarf halflings.
I don't mind dwarves.
Okay.
Does anybody speak dwarvish? Just in case.
I don't think so.
Let me see.
Everyone
Okay.
speaks common.
Alright, well, I say we head up the trail another hour or two and then break for lunch.
Yeah, we need to find the road. We still are needing to track the menagerie.
Features. Class traits.
Abyssal.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys
Onward, soldiers.
onward. You walk for about 10 minutes,
Onward,
and from
Christians,
just off the
soldiers.
side of the road, you hear a loud feminine scream.
Where did that?
And-
What direction?
Just to the left,
Just
not
to the
far.
left. Not far
And you
from
start
here?
to see some shadows kind of walking around in the trees. It's too thick to make it out what it is, though.
Shadows, so it's dark, or is it?
It's light out, but the trees are very thick, so it's hard to see in there.
Okay. Does anybody know this area?
Can't say that I do.
I yell.
It's another
there?
I
scream,
also can't
Who's
just.
there?
loud, high-pitched wail almost.
Alright, let's start
I
going
don't
in.
think we can walk past that.
What's the name? Ogar, let's go.
He follows you.
Let's do it.
He,
Alright.
you see him.
I follow,
He attempts.
Okay,
and then I say,
He's
"Be
good.
on your guard."
I'm right
I
behind him.
unsheath my bow. Drop back.
No, what are you doing? Why?
Get out my spear.
Pull the Tristan.
What did you do?
It went sideways and went to the whole page.
I told you. I told you.
Oh, no.
All right, you guys begin barreling in to the forest, running at full
We-
charge.
We said we were running, right?
Well, let's just calm down.
Yeah.
Who,
Yeah. I'm running.
who's give me a marching order, please.
Ooh, me first.
This initiative.
So
No,
I guess
just who's
No.
who's in front?
I think him
I'll
and
go.
Ogar.
Ogar's
Me and
directly
Ogar.
behind you.
Yep.
What do you guys?
he's in back.
Yeah.
I guess me
I'll
and
be-
Solnar are just together in the middle.
Hold
So
hands.
we're
Yeah.
about probably 4 paces behind these guys since they took off and we were like, oh, okay.
As you guys get
I'll
into
agree
the
to that.
forest and kind of begin going forward, you come into a very small clearing. What appears to be, you see footprints all over the place, and right kind of in the middle, you see a large rat with its teeth bared, and you see the 5 women from the village screaming and wailing, trying to get away, trying to climb up trees as fast as they can,
This is not
as
gonna
this
end well.
giant rat is trying to attack them.
R-O-U-S?
How far away is it?
From the front of the line, I'd say probably 15 feet.
Let's just leave them.
Yeah. we run up. I see the women. I grab those 2, and I yank them back.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Yeah. Me, maybe. Ogar, no.
Yeah, strength. No.
You
buddy.
pull yourself
No,
forward. That's what you do.
Yeah, you grab onto Ogar, and he
then it
just
actually pulls you
carries you
forward.
like a backpack, basically, as he's running full barrel in to go and slay this rat.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
Well,
So before I see it and I see them running, so I cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, at the rat.
Yep.
Okay, cast guiding
Is
bolt.
there just one rat?
There's just one huge rat. By huge rat, I mean like 2 feet by 2 feet.
O-C-K-D-S.
R-U-S.
like a square rat?
Yes, it is a cube.
Weird.
All right, give me a guiding bolt.
How tall?
Huh?
2 foot tall?
2
Cube.
foot tall.
A 2 cubic foot rat. Fascinating.
Hey,
Okay.
your internet came back. Excellent.
So it's 4d6 damage.
You have to roll for
I
it
have
first.
to roll first.
There you
Yeah, it says when you cast a spell using this. Okay, blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, for the love of mercy.
That's no good.
So
That's our
as
second.
I just wasted
Great
a
since
slot.
you guys have been killing each other a lot, and I honestly
Come with me if you want to not die.
All right.
I don't like the amount of killing each other that's been going on accident.
No,
So
seriously.
critical failures are no longer going to deal damage to each other. I'm making that
Talking
rule
about
because you
Curly, Mo, come on.
roll terribly.
Yeah.
I will say it will. If you critically fail on a standard action, you lose the rest of your actions for that turn. That's the way that I'll do it from now on. So if you attack, you fail, then you kind of like mess up, fall down, and you gotta spend the rest of your turn getting back up. Kind of. And so that's the way I'm gonna work it. So that is precisely what happened. You go shoot your guiding bolt, and it's kind of as you trip over a small rock and fall to the ground.
Not so. Don't miss again.
Or were you still going to be running? Because if
No.
not, if you stop, Ogar is gonna. He'll be the next one in.
I will stop. Because I gotta cast a spell anyway. I can't run in and do anything to it.
Ogar is going to bring his sword down with you attached to him onto this giant rat.
Well, I don't have my hands covered in glue. I can let go of it.
Yeah,
if I
you're
don't
still trying to pull
it
it back. He does, in fact, kill the rat. I'm not even gonna roll damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
The rat is sliced in half and falls
Nice.
in 2 pieces. So it is now. You couldn't make it into one
Barbecue.
cubes.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'd like to harvest said cubed rat.
He sliced it 3 times to make
Rat chops.
8. There's 8 1x1 cubic rats now.
I harvest the rat.
Okay.
I already have panther bacon.
The girls are still screaming there. And so
Tell
no
Ogar
longer
not
screams
to
of
talk
fear.
to the women.
Yeah. I pull his leash.
Hold on. Well, he's still gotta resist the sword to see
Oh,
if he
yeah.
doesn't kill the women. No.
Oh.
Okay, so he sheaths
kills
his
them.
sword.
Come here, boy.
I got a little snack for you.
No, I don't. All right, good job. Come here.
Kind of turns to the females.
No. Ogar.
What are you guys gonna do?
Congratulations, sir. You killed a rat.
Avoid the females. They're bad news.
Yeah, I don't
They
know if I
were
want
in
to
the
talk to
village.
him.
Do you know these females?
They were magically under some curse that we had to break
Well,
these guys free from.
How far away are we from the village?
Pretty far.
Several hours.
They shouldn't be under the spell anymore. You think they ran
They
away
shouldn't
from it?
be here.
Thank God you're here to tell us.
Perhaps these women are the ones who followed you last night?
Dun, dun, dun.
What do you have to say for yourselves, women?
Yay! Thanks,
Oh,
Tara.
yes.
Yeah.
Of course we followed you.
You got nothing
Just
awesome
so
to
sad
say.
to see you guys go. We were devastated, and there's a new one now. That's so exciting.
All right, onward.
Touch me and I pecked your eyes out.
I'm Elizabeth.
We don't care.
What's your name?
Not
How
interested.
are your kind with breeding with humans?
Please. You can't just leave us out here.
Hey, you're
We're
welcome.
helpless.
You're welcome to come along if you want to.
Oh,
we just
yes,
need to
we
leave.
want to.
Okay, we're leaving.
Okay.
There's a pecker joke in there somewhere.
Where's my...
Okay.
Love the voice. 14 months on the 14th. There we go. Goodness
I
gracious.
have a foul feeling about these women.
I see what you did.
Foul.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right on top
We
of that.
walk away.
Yep.
We
we'll
keep
leave.
walking.
Nothing but kind and generous and loving.
Goodbye.
Why?
No, we're coming with. He just said we could.
No,
No, we did
whoa,
not.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
He
to kill
just
these
said we're
women.
coming along.
Oh yeah? Why?
They're not leaving. And they are
You can't just
causing
leave
us
us. We're
to-
helpless.
Think.
to
There was a
divert
hag.
from our
There's a hag den back there. They were probably hags. We could probably just kill them and be okay.
The
I
hags are
don't
the
think
women.
they're hags.
Let's do it.
We're not hags.
Yeah, you sure?
I killed one of them, didn't I?
Hey Maximus! Thanks for the
We
subscribe.
have a powerful friend who keeps us safe, but that doesn't make us hags.
A powerful friend that keeps you safe. Who's that?
Safe
Tell us
from
more
what?
about this friend.
Why do you think that we're all still alive?
I am a large,
'Cause I haven't killed you yet.
semi-muscular man.
You're nothing compared to what just passed through a few hours before you did.
Oh, goodness.
Absolutely nothing.
Well, that's charming.
Explain.
And, what just passed through
Great tale.
a while ago?
A large menagerie of people?
Oh.
Slavers, perchance?
I
Magic
see.
wielding?
Super. Where did they go?
You know, yeah. How far? How long ago?
By the time you guys stopped into town, just a few hours.
You
That
know,
was
Oh, good.
yesterday.
We're just right
we
behind me.
might be able to convince our whole party to let you come with us if you show us which direction that menagerie went.
Okay.
What do
We
you think,
also-
guys?
We also might be able to pawn them off on the menagerie.
Let's use them and then lose them.
That's I got you.
Are we all evil here?
I used to do that sort of thing in college.
We can hear you.
It's all right. What direction did they go?
Down the road?
How good are you at running long distances?
Pretty good.
Alright,
So,
let's play a
hey.
game.
Which direction is the village?
Oh, it's that way.
Behind us.
Okay, so it's not the direction they just pointed.
No.
Good.
Yeah.
Just as long as we're not going back there.
Okay, guys, let's
Fine.
test our stamina against these women and see if we can outrun them.
I don't think.
Are you
that's
ready, women?
Gonna be.
Yes, of course.
All right.
Will you
this
keep
is
us
a bad
safe?
idea.
Absolutely.
Wait.
Wait, what?
I thought you said you were already being kept safe by someone.
In our village, yes.
And that person remained in the village?
Yes, it's just us.
Then what are you
then
doing
what
out
kept you
here?
safe from the menagerie?
We were of no use to her anymore.
I cast detect magic.
We couldn't produce, so we had to leave. She cast us out.
I see.
I'm casting detect magic.
Okay, go for it.
Doing it.
Does that mean... Oh wait, this character doesn't
15.
know any of that.
Where is it?
Never mind.
You don't seem to be magical at all.
They don't seem to be magical at all.
Huh?
They
Alright,
don't- I
guys.
can't detect any magical presence around them.
No.
I
Okay.
say we
They're
get
just
going.
really, really nice ladies. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I'd say we just go and they can.
Alright, I take off running
Take a
up
walk.
the trail.
Yeah, let's,
Come on, guys.
let's go.
Okay.
Really running.
You guys are gonna run? Is that the pace that you wish to set?
Yeah, if we're just a few hours away from them, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Keep
Well,
up,
they were,
ladies.
okay, now they're a few
We're
hours
not
away.
sprinting. We're just.
Right, they were a few hours
Yesterday-
as of yesterday.
When
We've
you
been,
guys did a bunch of shenanigans in the
Yeah.
village.
yeah, we've
So we're at least.
Gotta pick
We're
up
several
pace.
hours behind them.
Now, how old are these ladies?
Eh, from what you can tell,
Mid-child
maybe
birthing
Cougars.
age.
20, 30s.
20 to 30?
of consent. It's okay.
All right, let's keep going.
Sorry.
Ogar seems very pleased that the women are coming.
He bet he does.
Yeah. You stay with me, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, let's
oh, God.
briskly jog.
Wah, wah.
Okay, so you guys
Yeah.
begin continuing to walk, just taking the lady's word that you're going in the correct direction. And there's no sign or anything like that. You guys just walk. Becomes about lunchtime. Do you guys want to break for camp at all and do anything, or you guys just want to?
Yes. I want to eat. Russians. I'm hungry.
You want to eat Russians? Are there Russians
What?
here?
Russians.
Oh, I brought them with me.
The Russians?
Food that I hunted.
Oh, rations.
Yeah.
You need to work on that accent.
Really? Yeah, I really thought you said Russians.
I thought you said Russians too.
I was like, what are you guys talking about? Oh, rations.
Where's that Vladimir
Food.
Putin?
Okay.
All right.
Well,
yeah. Here, have some
I mean,
rat cubes.
We might as well eat some rat.
Yeah. We've got rat.
Can they cook? These ladies cook. Hey, can you cook?
Of course.
Fantastic.
We
Here's
do
some.
many other things too.
I don't care. Have some
Okay.
rat cubes. Please cook these.
Can we have some too? We don't have any food.
Yes.
Thank you.
How are you doing foot massages?
Great.
Excellent. And I sit back and put my feet up on a rock.
Okay.
I'm going
I
to
give you
get
that
some
having you learned your
firewood.
lesson, Scowl.
Gurney comes over and starts massaging your foot.
I wander off to get some firewood.
Then I frantically look for Ogar. What are you doing? Where are you?
He's standing right beside you.
Good.
As he
You
told
see
us
you
to.
wrestling bushes.
Sit, boy.
What? Get over here, boy.
Stay.
He sits down also though and puts his feet up and kind of.
see, we're already getting back to the friendship mode.
And
Like this Ogar.
and Myra comes over and begins massaging.
Oh, they have names. I didn't think of that.
Don't name them.
Okay. I had 8 rations.
Okay. It takes probably about 10 minutes for the ladies to get a fire started, being that you guys didn't give them anything to do it. But they gather some sticks and stuff
I
and
went into the
managed to.
forest to get wood for the fire.
You did?
Okay, that's fine.
Took
But
you
they're
10
still
minutes.
trying to get the fire started.
And it's wet.
And so they
Snowy
sit there,
outside.
but eventually, in fact, they get the little stick bow going fast enough that they get some embers going and some fire.
I guess one of us
Just-
got started the fire.
Oh,
Just
my
in
feet are
time
being
as you come
massaged.
back for the wood, and they go. A couple of the other ones began going and find some larger rocks, and since you guys didn't provide them anything to cook, them, they set the rocks up
They're doing a lot of work. We need to take care of these
and
things.
begin cooking your food for you.
I assist in whatever way seems useful.
As you walk up and try and help, they're like, no, please, relax.
Alright, I fly up into the nearest tree and just sit there.
So it takes probably about 30 more minutes for them to finish off making all the food.
The rat cubes.
They give you
Yeah.
rat steaks, basically.
Nice.
And,
They make it mean out of wheat rat stew.
Glorious.
It's not bad.
Good.
That's pretty good. Does
Excellent.
everybody partake?
Oh yes, absolutely.
What about the Twinkie?
Tell them about the twink.
I ate my rations, so I didn't eat any
Okay.
of the rat.
Did not partake. Okay. Good to know.
Yummy.
I have had
Yeah.
bacon, so actually these are gone now.
Okay.
I don't have any eraser tape.
And they kind of kick the rocks off and kind of stomp on the embers, and they're ready to go.
Piss on this
I
fire.
like these
Get outta
ladies.
here.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Put my shoes on and strap up and let's go.
I worry about him. And then I get to walking. Okay.
So we're
Right
we're
before
running,
we
right?
leave, from the tree, I kind of look down the path and just perceive if I have a feeling that this is the right way, or if I notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
9,
6.
and I added 3 to it.
It's definitely the right way. I mean, the mountains are getting close now, and you can everybody can see them kind of rising up in the distance over the trees. You guys are getting very close to wherever this trail ends up. You guys do have the map. I don't know who has it. That
Yes, big rock.
Oh yeah.
That thing?
yeah.
Oh, where is that thing?
You had that?
Oh, man.
We're looking for
Where is that thing? It's at my house somewhere.
Oh, you
I
took
forgot
it
about
home?
that thing. Yeah, that was stupid. I don't know why I took it home.
It's not in there, just
Well, hey, Chris told me to keep it. And I was gonna get back to him safety because I know you keep that. Like, I took it the most literal sense I could and took it all the way to Payette. And left it there. Drinks?
So you guys. I'll take an Angry Orchard if you
Yeah,
want.
I'll take an Angry Orchard too.
Tristan, I put out the Huckleberry vodka.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It's actually
You just kind of mixed it.
It's time. Okay, I'll do one of those instead.
Okay. Oh wow.
just bring it over here. We'll pour it.
No, Mike. You should see it. No.
No,
How many
I'm
days
gonna-
you want to live?
Yeah.
I'll have a beer though.
Huckleberry break.
Huckleberry break.
Huckleberries.
I'm doing a lot of huckleberries.
You guys can tell, if you travel for the rest of the day, you'll make it to the foot of the mountains. Probably at just after nightfall if you were going to push it. Or you
Let's
could
do
get there in
Push
the
it.
morning the next day.
Let's push it good.
Yeah, let's go.
Push it real good.
Push it real good.
Didn't have a whole lot.
Okay.
Wait. Uh-oh. Somebody took my water can.
Water can? I took your Dr. Pepper can that was empty. So.
It was.
It was your
There's
water,
water.
really?
Well, I drank it and then I went and filled up the water and I was gonna eat.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I
just noticed I was like, wait,
You'll have to forgive me. I
that's fine. I don't
didn't
mind.
see that coming.
I just
You can definitely taste the huckleberry
noticed
a
it
lot
was
more now.
I mean, just get a normal cup like a normal person.
So, if any of you are interested, I made some. I put some huckleberry vodka, some huckleberries that were ridiculously expensive, and
Worth
some
it.
lemonade. Oh yeah.
And we topped it off with liquid gold.
Yep.
Some
And
Goldschlager.
so it was really, yeah.
Liquid
But
gold.
and that was what, a week ago? Was
Yeah.
that the,
Yeah.
we watched the fight, the MMA fights, and it was really good.
Till and
Woodley.
Yeah, and then it's been sitting in my, and it wasn't really mixed very well. It was just the huckleberries were in there, and now it's like a really nice pink purple, really dark pink purple. It's really, yeah, and it's really good.
Yes.
All right.
Anyways, we're running.
So,
Running
yep.
to the base of the
We
Base
were
of mountains.
running.
to the mountains. Run.
So you guys travel for the rest of the day. The mountains slowly getting larger and larger to the point where it basically takes up the whole horizon. It is now dark. There's just a little bit of blue left in the sky, but where you're at, there's no sunshine really, because of the mountains looming directly overhead. The forest opens up and kind of basically dissolves instantly. It appears it's been cleared probably many of time and is now just a field of grass that leads up to the mountain, and you see a large gaping hole
Hey,
that
it's
you
Link.
can just make out
Hey, Link.
in the dark of night, and you do see some movement in front. What's the stars?
What's we doing? These pictures,
See that, Maximus?
These pictures of peoples.
Maximus is in that picture.
Oh.
Anyways, all right,
Put it
we're
this
back to
way.
it.
Anyway, clearing. Yes.
What do you guys do?
Grass.
We
Are the women still
stop
with us?
for the night.
They're breathing quite heavily, but they were
I
able to
figured.
keep up.
And it's dark now.
Let's erect a shelter for the women.
Don't use that.
Can't we
word.
just say build? Can't we just say build?
You've seen these. I'm sorry. You are.
Yes.
You are. You are unfamiliar with this particular group of women. Let's avoid that word.
Okay, fine. Let's build, construct, whatever you want. A shelter for the women.
Here, let me try it
Fantastic.
this way.
A lean-to perhaps would work. Maybe some shrubs to soften the ground a bit for them.
Sure. Sounds wonderbar.
All right. I get to work searching for suitable, not logs, but like big enough pieces of wood to make a lean-to or something.
Coolio.
Where are you guys camping at?
I think right
Off the side.
Right in-
Wow, I got
on
that.
in the tree line, not totally in the clear, but not deep enough.
Yeah, so yeah,
I
that's nice
say
in between
the
spot,
women
you
sleep
know.
on one side of the road and we sleep on the other side of the road.
Why?
Oh, you know.
We're a very modest bunch.
You don't need to
To give you guys your
And you can wear
But
our
we are.
armor and everything. Just kidding.
Ooh. Does that mean you're not in it?
What?
Anyway.
Do you need my shovel?
Yeah. So we're camping here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear in the distance the occasional beating of wings as well. Larger.
No,
wings.
Jason hasn't given it to me yet. I need to get that guy.
It sounds like
I was thinking about it the
you're
other
a
day.
winged creature.
I even went to his house.
Okay.
Can you fly, Bobby?
I don't mind taking first watch.
That sounds super.
I can fly. but I'm not going to.
Okay. Well, let's
You hear that beating?
go to sleep now.
So you guys you make a
Yeah,
shelter
they're
for the
bigger.
ladies?
Yes. Anybody help me?
Very
Yeah. Ogar, help him.
chop down a little things.
Yeah, I'll help too.
Yep.
I'll help.
I don't have any kind of
In the fridge.
awareness
Duh.
of my surroundings.
Yes, you can have a Mountain Dew. Just go get it.
Let's go get
Remember. As a druid, I can like.
Summon all.
You're talking about like
It's
scrying,
druids
like
to-
trying to look off in the distance and stuff
No,
like that?
just like get an awareness of my surroundings if I like am kind of
Start singing, and the woodland creatures
Yeah.
come in, and you start talking to them.
It's
Like
been a while
singing,
since I've looked at
yeah.
all my skills and stuff.
It's like a princess.
Alright, so you guys take 30 minutes to build a nice shelter for the ladies.
Yeah, I'm walking
Ladies.
around, kind of just observing everything while they're doing that.
They multiple times like ask you guys to not leave them by themselves. It's dangerous here. They don't want to be left alone.
I don't think we need to be in separate camps.
I
But
mean,
They're coming with
they'll
us.
probably die, but on the other hand, they'll probably die.
I don't really care at this point. They're not. They're kind of attached to us, so
yeah,
Yeah, we can't let them
they're not.
die.
They're
we
coming
can
with
camp
us. So.
around them.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
Let's just.
You may sleep where you will, but as for me, I'll be sleeping up in this tree on the
Yeah.
other side of the road,
Okay.
so I
Fine.
can still see them.
Did he just go crazy and fall asleep?
But I'm gonna be kind of off. That's it.
Okay.
Chad, you're cracking
You see Fila, one of the girls, get very upset that you're kind of bummed,
BRB.
let down.
Okay. Well, I'm already bedding down, and I've got a little fire next to me, and I'm
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Getting
laying
all
down
warm with it.
kicking it old school, watching Ogar.
Okay. So you're taking first watch? Okay. Cool.
Rolling.
Do it.
I'll be in my bunk.
Yes.
Plus, what are we?
No, I don't think it's anything.
I'll be
Is
in
there
my
any
bunk.
modifier? Come on.
No, there's no
Okay.
modifier.
3.
There. You hear wings beating every once in a while. They kind of come close and then go away, and then close and away. Not a usual pattern of time, it seems, but nothing happens.
Did we establish watch?
No, but I'll do the second one. Ogar Boy did the third.
I'm loving my sound bites.
Okay.
They're doing a
Okay.
good job.
So when do you wake up?
We'll wake up, Bowen.
Okay.
Your watch. The wings.
Bowen.
Approach.
Because there's
Go
two
away.
ladies on either side of you. Get up, man.
Okay. 13.
14. You also hear the wings. You can kind of see a shape in the distance, but it's dark out and kind of hard to make out. But as the wings get closer, you see it up in the sky, and then it goes away.
Can I see him across the road?
Do you have
I
dark
want to
vision?
cast magic missile. Why are you casting magic missile? There's nothing to attack here.
It's the only one I know.
I'm attacking the
Okay.
darkness.
Oh yeah, okay. Wake up, Ogar.
Okay. You wake up Ogar.
Then I go to sleep.
All right. You go to bed. The night passes. Ogar doesn't wake anybody else up.
Attaboy.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
You guys all start to wake up as the sun comes up.
Still alive.
Packing my stuff up.
Yeah, pack it
I
up.
look around and
Ready to go?
still don't see Okami.
Nope.
Or. Yep. Alright.
This stuff.
Still hear the wings beating as you look up at the sky. You can now
Switch me
make
on.
out what it is that it's light. It appears to be a manticore flying around.
It's the menagerie's manticore. I mean, who would have a manticore out here? This makes no sense.
Didn't the menagerie have a manticore?
This is Sparta!
don't know what a manticore is.
I'll pull it up.
A
The
big
body
winged
of
beast.
a
Or
lion,
Mantigora.
the
I know they're
tail
huge.
Of a snake,
I know they're
and
massive.
It's got wings.
Yeah.
It's got
Okay.
that.
Because I had to have a baby one fight a bear because it was so
Right.
huge. Right. Yeah,
Wow.
I was way outmatched in that bear.
Okay.
It's like an evil griffin
I'm not
So
with a
getting
lion.
we
near
can-
that thing.
can we see where it's going?
Let's just do it circles
What's that?
around the entrance.
Probably patrolling
Around
the
the entrance?
menagerie's camp.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, there's a large, dark, cavernous opening that's going directly into the mountain. That you guys were able to make some movement out down there last night, but now it's very obvious, and you see quite a few earth elementals walking.
You're up, Slugger.
Earth elementals.
Yeah, a lot of them.
I must slay them.
Yeah,
Hold
that
it.
or die.
Hold it.
Are the ladies here? Are the ladies still here?
Ladies are still there. You notice
thrilling heroics.
Ogar surrounded by 3 of them.
Ogar! Get over here! Get away from that woman! He's
So,
the devil.
what are you guys' thoughts?
Your wife just
many-
died.
I'm doubting we can make.
Right.
Orc mentality.
Right. My bad.
Okay.
My
Have
guess
a-
is.
So how
my
many-
guess is we're not going to be able to investigate that cave without the Manticore seeing us if he's circling the entrance.
Yeah, I don't
How many
think...
earth elementals are there down there? Can we see you?
Only 3.
Only 3?
Yeah.
And there's
It's
an
only
Manticore.
3.
Yeah.
We only almost died.
There's
Every single one of us fighting one.
Yeah.
Let's go fight 3 of them and a manticore.
No, we won't do that.
Nah.
So,
So the Earth Elementals are in front of the entrance? Or in the entrance?
No, they're kind of in front of the entrance, patrolling around. No, this kind of seemed to be mindlessly doing the same patterns over and over.
How big is a manticore compared to an elemental?
The Manticore's larger.
Much larger?
oh,
No, not much, but
Just a little
larger.
Okay,
I don't
guys.
think there's.
I've played World of Warcraft and I'm a ranger, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna kite the earth elementals away from the entrance. You guys sneak in, then I'll feign death and they'll unaggro and head back, but by then you'll be inside the cave. And you can investigate.
Yeah. But this guy here,
Alright.
he makes them smart.
What we need is a diversion.
A diversion. Or a burglar.
You know.
I wonder if I can...
I'm
How far
quite
up
stealthy.
is that a manticore?
It depends on the time.
I mean, when he passes right directly over us, per se, ballpark, he's right.
150, 200 feet.
Might be a little much for this guy.
Someone gonna throw you at them?
No, yeah. So I can cast something on him.
very
Darn.
Fuzzy.
gentle.
You sure?
Fuzzy. Repeating, of course. We're becoming fast friends. Of survival.
I had to do this.
Oh, it's a lot better than we usually do. Alright, drums up. Ready, guys?
I have a confession. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's terrible.
Leroy Jenkins?
It's from World of Warcraft.
Oh,
Just
I
so
don't
you
know
guys
either.
That's the
know,
only thing I know.
It sounds terrible.
I speak primordial, so I could communicate with the earth elementals.
Are you sure he's not like 120 feet?
Sounds like-
above
But
us?
they're doing a repetitive walk, so they might be
That's
controlled.
I got
Are
nothing.
they, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. If they're doing a pattern,
They should still be able to talk to them.
you would think.
Well, you can. Well, no. If you get their attention, then you'll get the Manticore's attention. And,
Is your detect magic, is that a cantrip or is that a spell?
as far as I know, it's a spell.
Glad you know what it is,
Yep.
Maximus.
The only cantrips
I
I have
appreciate
are
That
attack
was my
spells.
era. I
Yeah.
played when that
So,
happened.
thinking-
So.
Or spare the dying.
Leroy
Detect
Jenkins.
magic.
What is it?
I
Well,
could. I
we'll
have
go
enough
over
spell
it
slots,
later.
but
Okay.
we might want to save those.
Yeah,
I only have
it's
two
a
more
thing.
left.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't really help anybody. that.
Alrighty.
Actually, no, 3.
Oh, maybe I
What are
can.
we
Hold on.
doing? We need a plan.
There's
Do we
3
need?
of them.
Do we see a reason that we need to go into that cave?
Well, I mean, we've tracked the menagerie to this area.
Is this like a mountain range or is this a?
No, it's like a mountain.
Okay.
It's a big rock.
One of the first viral
A
videos.
very big rock.
Okay.
So
So
we need to get that.
it's possible the menagerie could have gone around. We don't know that they've gone in.
I'm just saying, we already found an elemental once in direct regards to this menagerie. There's 3 of them over there.
Right.
We're
Guard
not
the
going to
cave.
fight them. We have to find some way of getting around.
Yeah, we absolutely cannot fight them. We got to find a way to get around them. I don't know
So
how
you
you
have
feel
a
about that.
ranger.
What's our inventory?
I have panther bacon.
You had
I
something.
don't think elementals are going to
What do
be
we have much?
expected
You
to
have a
bacon.
sword.
I've got 9
You can't
rations.
use, and we have
The power in the
rations.
verse can
So yeah, I
stop
don't
me.
know.
How long
Nothing to
ago?
use.
Except if there are 3 earth elementals.
Right.
then
to use.
they could stop you.
I have a longbow, and I'm very dexterous. I could just like sit up in the air and shoot at them while trying to avoid the rocks
That
they
didn't
sling at me.
Work so much well for us.
Yeah,
last
you
time.
got a manticore.
Just wait for the manticore to go away.
Just wait for it to go away. It's only been
Yeah.
flying around us for
Yeah.
a day and a half.
Well, but it goes away,
It'll
and then
have
it comes
yeah.
back.
Oh,
so you have to
I
wait
see.
for it to go
First
away,
cycle.
and then attack, and
Yeah,
then
I would-
How away does
defeat
it
them
go?
before it gets back.
I would think that once they find you, they'll want to go after you, even if you go away. And then if the manticore comes back,
You think you can outrun them all?
he'll probably
I can
get.
fly, so yes.
Alright.
You can get up above them.
You
I'm
know
down.
what? You know what happens if you split the party?
Yeah, well, it's not.
He will die, but he's already died once. He doesn't care.
No, I don't want to roll a new character.
Okay, well, keep that in your head when you're doing this.
I wonder if we can use the limit as bait.
What does Okami have?
Who?
If I look through his stuff, I'm talking to you. Just in general, if I look through his stuff, what does he have? Does he have anything that I would consider worthwhile?
He has that backpack that you can fit basically a person in. I think I don't have his character sheet, and he doesn't have anything on DnD Beyond.
Okay.
So I don't know.
I have a backpack.
Yeah. We
I
can't
can
fight
fit
everything.
everything in
It's like,
the
man, I want to. This would be easier if we could fight them, but we can't.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I don't know.
Maybe we can sneak past.
This weird stuff
We need
hard.
somebody
Somebody die.
who's got the best sneaking abilities. Stealth.
I have +5.
I got
think.
+4.
I got minus, so I'm not a stealthy person. I'm a healer.
Stealth.
Go!
What's going on
here? Good timing.
No, I'm only +4 to stealth.
Okay, I'm +4.
Okay, so we need somebody to go around.
What's your
Idea.
land to air speed? How fast can you get off the ground and get out of their range?
I have a flying range of 50 feet.
Okay.
So I suggest, since you two are our stealthy people, go on either side of the cave entrances, and then try to get in.
Yeah. Is it?
And if one doesn't make
right
it,
ahead of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
and if
It's
one,
basically like right where the road goes.
yeah,
Okay.
if one doesn't make it, then the other one can go in, and the other one can.
Now,
But
is
there's
there-
like there's no trees or anything to hide.
I was
by.
gonna
It's
say,
just
is this a
like
big
a-
clearing all the way to that cave?
Clearing.
It's a big clearing. You'd be sneaking in the air.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Hiding behind the nothing.
Okay, well,
What if
I
we
don't know.
send the girls in?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Well, they
They
can go
don't-
and
they
they can
don't
go
know
and
that.
seduce the earth element.
That is a good idea. Like, hey, them
Those
boys
are
over there.
elementals,
There's
they
some
all-
baby making elementals over there.
You have ranged weapons. You have a bow.
I have a longbow. Yeah.
How far out are they?
Right now they're probably 500-600 yards.
Okay.
Too far to shoot.
Still a long ways away.
Well, we can always jump out in the clearing, make some weird noises and elemental insults, and
You know,
run away, and then somebody can go in there.
let's just go kill him.
The range on my longbow
I'm kinda
says
getting tired of talking about
150,
it.
Yeah, forget it. Let's
and
just go
in
kill 'em.
parentheses, there's a 600.
So that's you have disadvantage when you attack at that range.
Oh, okay. But I could still attack at 600 yards.
Let's
I think it's feet, right?
Slowly.
Or feet, I mean.
Yeah.
If we're gonna go after him,
Come with me if you want to not die.
slowly make our way instead
See
of
what they do.
charging in and see what they do.
This is
Like
really
warrior
where
poets.
James would just
They
rush.
fought like Scotsmen.
I mean, that's not a bad plan.
It's definitely
then,
where
and all
Leroy
died.
gets and just rush it.
Then,
Russians.
if they do speak, I could try to communicate with them.
Yeah.
And if they are unfriendly, we can run away.
That's fair. Let's approach him.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Let's talk
How
to the
many-
women and see how they feel about approaching elementals. Because they might want to stay here and hide, or they might want to come with us.
Okay.
But either way,
Women,
we should
what do you wanna
kinda
do?
know what
Women.
to do.
What are your take on earth elementals?
Will you protect us?
Sure.
Sure.
He doesn't seem very sure.
Don't listen to the bird.
Well, I'm
need to
suggesting that you stay out of harm's way, so you don't need protecting.
They're
As
going
in,
to be a distraction.
hide here and
So,
watch and see what
why are
happens.
we going to go and try to talk to people that are trying to enslave these people that we're trying to?
Because we
We
couldn't
don't,
talk
we
to
don't
them
know
before.
that the earth elementals are part of anything.
They might not be bad guys, man. Just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
I mean, what is
Here's
our other
my
plan?
take.
Like,
Here's my take. The last Earth Elemental. The last Earth Elemental was not friendly, and as far as we know, not possessed by anything. He just was himself. There are 3 of them now. The chance that they're going to be friendly,
Slim.
We either
Remember that the last Earth Elemental was conjured
Right.
by the halfling.
Not to say these weren't
Go talk to
but-
him.
fair enough.
Go talk to him.
Yeah, why don't you talk to him from a safe distance?
very well.
Yeah.
I'm not very far
Fly
away
over
from.
there out of their range.
But be ready to back me up if I need help.
I'm not very far away from you.
Sure, yeah.
You fly this way, I can get them as they're coming this way.
Let's
No
wait
worries.
until the manticore is
Here I am.
furthest
Yes.
away, and then we'll do this.
I agree.
Sounds good.
Do it.
Okay, so I wait till the manticore is away and we can't hear it, and then I slowly approach the earth elementals
Don't sneak up on him.
with, my hands out in a peaceful gesture, and as soon as I see that they notice me, I speak a friendly greeting in Primordial.
Okay, so you watch the manticore kind of begin. He flies right over you and goes off. At that point, you kind of start going out there as he slowly makes his way around. You get probably open clearing. Hold on, let me give a couple of perception checks for them.
Uh-oh.
You get 3 feet from where you are. Basically, you walk 3 feet ahead, and one of them just turns straight onto you. So you're now 599 yards away,
You want
and
me to
he's
be able to
staring
hear
at you.
me.
And they stop, and the other 2 turn as well, like basically right when the other one sees you, and are now facing directly at you. They're not moving.
Good feeling, Scott.
Super.
I
Crit on
Game
perception.
over, man. Game over.
I continue approaching, at a steady pace, and
Steady, non-threatening.
let's say I walk maybe 200 yards,
Okay.
and then I shout a greeting to see if they can hear me yet in Primordial.
What do you say?
I say,
Something so nice, nobody can resist it.
I say,
Something that their grandmother would say.
greetings, mighty earth elementals. How are you this day?
Be friend of
No
mine.
response.
Alright. I continue walking. Say I go another 200 yards. Now I'm 200 yards away.
Do you have dark vision?
Dark vision. I don't think so. Where would that be though?
Under, what's it under?
There's proficiencies in languages? Or?
Yeah. No.
Probably skills.
Saw it.
No, not skills.
Skills is all the other things. Features and traits?
Probably.
Class features. Racial traits. Nope.
Okay.
I don't see anything about dark vision.
All right.
There's no KOs.
So I shout the same greeting from.
No response.
All right.
Oh, this is going well.
At this point, I make a check to see if I can hear or see the manticore coming back at all.
Okay. You look around up in the sky. You see he's still a little bit of a ways off. He's probably like a quarter of the way through his circle. So he's going to turn back around soon and start kind of heading your direction.
Okay. I come even closer to the elementals, up to 150 yards away.
Okay. They don't move.
They don't respond or speak anything either.
Mm-mm.
All right.
These would be considered constructs, would they?
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Do manticore speak any languages? Or are they just animals?
Yeah.
Animals.
They're just an animal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have great animal handling skills.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go up there and handle it right now.
I begin to move a little more quickly towards them, and I decide that I'm going to get within maybe 50 yards just to see if they'll respond or if they'll still stay there.
Okay. When you get within 50 yards, two of them kind of melt into the earth.
Oh,
Are we following him?
No,
Not even a little bit.
The tree
I
line,
fly
we just
up
kind of stand there
into
going.
the air about. How tall are they?
They're 10 feet tall.
Okay, I fly up maybe 20, 30 feet
Okay.
off the ground and just look around me on the ground to see if I see any movement or what in the world's going on, because I'd like to recall information on the abilities of Earth Elementals, since they're my favorite enemy, and I have advantage on. Wait, it says I have advantage on int checks to recall information about them.
Give me a check.
Okay.
Roll it twice.
19 and 10. So.
Okay. Yeah, you know they do this quite regularly. I mean, they can meld into basically any unworked earth or stone and just kind of be in there for as long as they want. They can move around while they're there, so you never know when they're gonna spring up again.
So
okay, that's what I
follow
thought.
a 20-foot radius around us as we move.
Right.
And we'll be fine.
Right. I don't think they're like tremors. You're not going to see them coming.
Right.
And what's the third one doing?
Still just standing there.
Alright, I decide to call out one last time to the Earth Elemental who's still standing there. Are you friendly?
Doesn't react to you talking at all.
Alright, I take
You hear
off.
the manticore let out a cry in the sky.
Oh, I take off. Just
Well, that didn't work.
streaking back toward our party.
Where do you go?
Where do I go?
Yeah.
Right back toward us.
No. I'm going to head straight for the wooded area that we came through. But let's see, our party is on one side of the road, and I'm just gonna kind of go toward the other side a bit, so that, and I'm seeking to fly under cover as soon as I can to escape.
Okay.
And then hide from the manticore.
What's your fly speed?
50 feet.
Okay. Cool. Alright, it follows you you catch it out of the corner of your eye as you turn and start flying, darting directly towards the forest.
The manticore or the elemental?
The manticore. Keeps chasing you as you dive into the trees at full speed. Give me an acrobatics or athletics check, your choice, to kind of either dodge or cut through.
How far out is he from us? Or how far away?
We'll say he cuts through maybe like 50 feet to your guys's. You're heading like west, basically.
I order you to cease any and all
A 10?
supernatural activity and
Okay.
return forth
You're able to get through the forest a little bit and kind of get in, and you kind of like tuck in your wings and kind of dart through, basically, and land in a wooded section, kind of on the ground, so that way the manticore has the most room to travel. However, your wings coming in kind of took a little bit of a beating and left a decently obvious trail for the manticore to follow. And so, give me a stealth check now.
Yeah, I do. Thanks very much, Rudy.
20. Okay. You find a tree and basically just kind of stand and blend into it, basically. As you hear brush, you guys all see this start to get torn apart, and you see this large manticore kind of come crashing onto the ground on all fours, wings tucked in, staring around, trying to find.
We're under trees, right?
We're kind of we're right on the edge.
Yeah, you're right on the edge. Okay. He's looking around for you. Slowly begins kind of.
So I kind of
around
look around like
the area
into the trees.
He's too far away from you. You don't see any of this.
Should we make our way over there to help him?
Oh, so he's like not
He's
even looking
like,
at us?
Yeah, he went
he's
kind of off to the side of us when
Oh,
he
so
came back.
that's
and
all
the
we see is
manticore's
him
on.
fly away.
You see him, fly
he
a
gets
little
up.
bit into you, or towards you guys to your side, and then he disappears underneath the tree, or over the trees, and then you hear a little bit of brush, and then that's the last that you see of him.
Okay, so do we know that anything? We're just kind of like, oh, where'd he go?
Well, you saw the manticore chasing him too.
Oh, okay, perfect.
We need to go help him.
Do we need to go help him?
I think so, probably. Okay.
I don't think we can do very good against the manticore, though.
How far away is the manticore?
You guys have no idea.
Oh, sorry, I was reading.
Wasn't he like 50 feet?
Stuff.
He was 50 feet when he flew over the trees. You don't know how far in he went.
Oh, I thought he just went just off to the side of us. Okay.
No idea where he's at then.
Well, I
Fine.
flew past you.
I don't
on
think
the
there's any
side.
way we're gonna be able to do anything with him.
I misunderstood what he was saying, so yeah.
Yeah, I didn't understand. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not making any noise.
Yeah, I have a feeling that he's probably good. But he's distracting the manticore, so.
Yeah.
Now what? Ladies.
Well, the two.
Come back to you, Ben.
The two Earth element. Two of them are gone. Do we try and go take the other one?
Piss on it. Let's
Is
go
the
get
other
him.
one? Where are the other two? Right?
Yeah, let's
They're
go
gonna
get
come
him.
back.
You guys don't
Nah,
know
that's
that,
fine.
though. That's his knowledge. He has innate knowledge of.
Well, we can see them, right?
They just melded into the ground.
We
They just
see them
disappeared.
melt.
Yeah, you don't
and
know
we
where
can
they
still
went,
see
though.
the one, right?
Yeah.
But I would assume, Earth elementals disappeared. They
What
probably
size
are
is the manticore?
in the
Is he large?
Ground.
Yeah.
in the ground somewhere, right, waiting to come back.
I would assume they'd probably come back.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would just leave if he was there, but.
Let's do it. Let's go get him.
Okay. Let's
Let's start.
walking.
How fast are we going? We tell the ladies stay here.
Yeah. Stay.
Stay,
Sit.
ladies.
Stay.
Okay.
Let the boys protect
They
you.
kind of point over where he flew. Are we okay?
Sure.
Don't go that direction.
Yeah, don't go that
All right.
direction.
Stay in
hide
the
under,
trees.
hide
Stay
in,
quiet.
hide in some bushes.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe. See ya.
Okay, so you guys begin walking towards. Okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
walking is good.
Very slow motion-y.
Right.
Okay. They're slow motion walking. What are you doing?
I'm remaining hidden and listening to the manticore.
Okay. Think like Jurassic Park when they're in the kitchen area where the raptor's head is like right there, and you're like right there, and it's just wow.
Did that happen?
It's happening right now.
this morning?
So it's like right next to me.
Yeah. You do anything?
Yes.
What do you do?
I.
One shot, kill it, right?
Peck its eyes
One
out.
shot it.
Oh, but it hasn't seen me yet, right? I remain completely still
I wasted on cross country, which was a natural
and hope that it goes away.
Very dangerous over short distances.
Okay. You may remain completely still. Give me another stealth check.
Snap.
13.
13. Okay.
You let out a huge fart.
His head disappears.
Poof. What?
I very slowly, quietly let out a deep breath and try to calm my Just stay there.
You start crying like a little child.
I begin to slowly. Am I able to fly again now? Like, are my wings?
Yeah, you were
okay.
Still able to fly. You haven't heard the Manticore leave or anything though.
Okay.
Stay.
Well, yeah. I guess I just stay there and keep listening.
Okay. After a little bit, you begin to hear trees crashing, basically. You start to see things fall. You start to hear kind of a growling noise. Do you turn to look?
Oh. It's... Yes, I turn to look.
Okay. The Manticore is just tearing the forest apart, basically trying to find you now. You stop trying to be stealthy and is just laying waste to trees, knocking them down.
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah.
Is he moving away from you,
It's
Jen?
kind of like doing an expanding circle, basically.
Okay.
Timing is everything.
Okay, I wait for him to take a swipe at a tree, and right when I think it's going to be the noisiest, I just take off.
Each of us is wearing an unlicensed nuclear accelerator.
Running as fast as I can.
Okay, so you're just gonna all out run. Okay. Okay, you begin running.
Right, I run away from the noise.
Okay.
And after a while, I cut back toward the trail and try to go across and to the other side and make circle around back toward our group.
Okay, cool. You don't hear anything behind you anymore. For a while, you could hear the Manticore still raging through the forest, tearing trees apart. But it grew quieter and quieter. Then you finally find the trail and begin to walk back. By this time, you guys in your slow motion walk have covered probably about half the distance, and there's been no reaction whatsoever from the Earth Elemental.
Did the Earth Elemental, when he left, did he stay in his position, or did he go back to?
Nope, they're looking directly at you now.
Okay.
So they haven't, or it hasn't moved.
Okay. Keep walking.
Yep, keep walking.
Okay.
Make your way towards it.
Wait, you guys are going toward the
We're
elemental?
going towards the elemental.
Oh, because there's only one now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
So I suggest.
Currently.
So
We'll see how this goes.
maybe you should
Yeah,
just
good luck.
Ogar. Smash.
Not yet.
That's not a bad idea. He's expensive.
He's alright.
Okay.
What, half the distance? Or we're 300 yards away from it still?
Yeah.
This
Wait.
is all out running, but you now break out of the forest and you see these guys walking towards.
Yes. Go get him.
You guys, as you break out of the forest, you to your left and you guys from your rear hear a high-pitched scream
Oh yeah, we forgot about the
from
ladies.
the Manticore. No,
Oh.
from the Manticore.
Oh, okay.
As it breaks through the tree line and is now flying above the trees, looking around as his eyes drill on you guys and start flying directly at you guys.
I say we take the Manticore.
There's no hiding it
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, there's no hiding. He's coming after us.
We're gonna fight that guy
Okay.
right now.
We
I
Oh,
am
go
going
smash.
to
keep
fly up and above it and behind it a little bit, from like the perfect striking position,
Okay.
and pull out my bow as I'm flying and aim at the top
Give me a
of its
stealth check.
head.
Okay, we hear the Manticore, you said?
Yes.
Dang it! Not it's an 8. No, it's a
So
9.
we need to keep an eye on the elemental, and we need to take this Manticore out.
What is your AC?
16.
Okay. As you get behind it, it kind of turns its head, looks at you, sees
Come
you.
with me if you
and
want to
see
not
its
die.
tail kind of goes straight out, and large barbs at the end of it. One of them shoots out directly at you, kind of piercing you in the chest, and you take 12 damage. Or no, excuse me, 11 damage.
What the hey?
Wow.
How did I not dodge that?
Off to a bad start.
Can we,
Duck, that, and dodge.
can I tell if the Manticore, knowing that the menagerie had a Manticore,
Yes.
was that Manticore domesticated at all?
It was the Manticore was the thing that they always killed and resurrected again, if you recall.
Okay.
So probably not.
So probably not.
If anything, it's probably insane.
Yeah.
Killed and resurrected. Okay.
And then I would like all of you guys to now roll initiative, please.
Trying to wonder if my animal handling skills would be 6.
Oh, now I roll a good number.
So we got
Terrible rolling. I got 6.
All right, who got 20 and above?
20 and above.
I did. I got 22.
Oh, we can roll over 20?
Oh, right,
Yeah,
initiative.
Roll high and
I always forget about that.
modifier on my initiative. You get a plus
Which
1.
is where? Right
I
there.
think I'm -1.
No, you get a -1. You suck.
Okay, 15 and above?
18. You two, it seems, huh?
You too? You too?
10 and above.
12.
Okay, and then I assume
6.
And all that time, we're fighting anyway. I don't think there was any way we were going to get out of that.
No, there wasn't.
Probably not.
Time for some thrilling heroics.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tara rolled a 14.
Tara rolled a 14.
All right, cool. Put her in here.
What are you going to do, Tara?
Cast magic missile.
All right, it is Ogar's turn.
All right.
Up first because he critically.
Get him.
You see him withdraw his sword. The Manticore is probably about 100 feet away from you guys now, and he looks up to the Manticore and is going to, with all his might, fling his sword at the Manticore to see if he could throw it.
Does he take into account the airspeed velocity of the Manticore?
We'll find out. Okay, we
Is the Manticore carrying a coconut?
Strength check first to see if he can even throw it that far.
Dodge this.
He critically hit. All right.
Wow.
Right in the face.
So yeah, he definitely does. He
That's the
takes
sound
his
of
sword
bone.
and throws it as the shriek comes out of the maw of the Manticore. You just see the sword go right down its throat, and he takes
Beautiful.
a heavy amount of damage. However, the sword, after a second, you see his teeth kind of work in his mouth, and it begins to just pull the sword out with his mouth muscles, basically, and it kind of falls to the ground as blood begins gushing out as he's still charging directly at you guys.
Okay.
Could somebody keep track of damage to me? I'm gonna try and do damage another way, so it kind of speeds things up.
Yep.
So for the Manticore, it took 22.
Okay.
Next up is going to be Icky.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay. I think Ensnaring Strike roots have to grow up from the ground. Is that correct?
They actually come from your. They appear at the point of impact.
Okay.
So.
In the air. Poof.
Yeah. So I guess it's my ammo or something.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot with my longbow at the manticore.
Okay.
So I need to let's see my actions. Okay, so
How far away is it from us?
oh wow.
It's about 100 feet.
100 feet.
Awesome. Okay, so attack roll is 16.
16 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
16 is going to hit.
Okay.
So it has to roll to see if it's restrained. Makes a strength saving throw.
And then
Who is
gets
your daddy
advantage 'cause it's
and
large.
what does he do?
Who's your daddy?
And what does that to beat? What's the DC?
Is it my DC? Because the spell didn't say.
Yes, it'll be your DC, I believe.
Oh, it shows right there, 13.
Okay, yeah, he rolled a natural 18, so he's good. He is not ensnared.
Okay, but he is going to take 1d8 plus 4
Okay,
damage. So 6.
6 damage. You keep track of that for me?
6.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you. Doing anything else?
I'm going to I'm going to actually stop. What's the range? I'm gonna, stop and not continue flying toward him because I don't want to get hit by that stupid tail thing again.
Okay.
And he's within 100 feet of them, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll still be in range to hit him.
Okay. Bowen,
What's up, dog?
what you doing?
100 feet, you say?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Get on, boy.
100 feet. Can't do that. Can't do that.
How are you in life?
Alright. We're gonna
How are you in life?
firebolt his ass then.
Okay.
Did you get you
Is that that's a spell, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
cantrip.
That's cantrip. Okay.
There we are. It's okay. Found it. 17.
Nice.
17 hits. Roll your damage.
Down to match.
Damage.
10.
Damage.
This is a 10. That's a 10. This is a 10. This is a 10.
That's 10.
This is a 10. 5.
5 damage.
Yep.
5 damage.
Nice.
There's that.
Anything else?
Glance over at the old elementals there, just to make sure they're still there, the lethal one.
You turn around and that one's still just standing right there. Hasn't abandoned his post.
Alright.
Good. Good for him.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
That was awesome.
It is now Tara's turn. Tara, what would you like to do? There's probably too much of a chat lag. Maybe.
Come on, Tara. What do you do? Save us.
It's like,
Oh man.
It's intense.
Oh man. Gotta make decisions.
LOL!
No, you don't laugh out
What?
loud.
That's a terrible idea. You definitely don't want to raffle either. That would be a very bad idea.
Hunter's mark.
Ooh, okay. It's a good opener. Now he can't go invisible. Thank the Lord for that. What else? Oh, taking a shot with the longbow. Alright, roll.
Come on.
What's Tara doing?
14 misses.
You rolled 14? No, 14 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wait, who is this and what's going on?
She's
Don't
our
worry
friend
about
in
it.
Utah.
Don't worry about it.
I missed something.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Roll.
She's here in spirit.
11. Add it to the damage.
What
Wow.
character is she?
As you guys see an arrow from where you guys left the ladies back kind of fling out.
Nice.
And it doesn't seem to be doing much, but it ends up hitting true magnificently and drills the side of the manticore.
Oh, she's one of the ladies?
It would seem.
And I scream out really loud, "That one's sleeping with me tonight!" as I get ready to...
It is now your turn, Anna Guy.
Oh. It's now my turn?
Yes.
Okay, as I get ready to cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh, guiding bolt it.
I'm going to Guide Bolt it. No, please. Oh, please. Jeez, 2.
2? Yeah,
Nerd.
that definitely misses.
Gosh.
You and I
Can't all be
terribly wrong.
winners.
I hate this game. Why do I play?
It's your turn.
Anything else?
I just throw my staff down and I go, I quit. I'm done. You guys go have fun.
Make sure you
No,
spend
that's not what I did
your
there.
spell slots as well. Don't forget to use those.
Yep,
guys.
I'm using them.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right.
I curse really loudly.
It is now the Manticore's turn. He is going to move 50 feet closer to you guys. And then he is going to, once again, since he is not close enough, you see another barb shoot off his tail at his tailor, I guess. Which would be
Tailor?
our good friend, Icky.
Oh.
Wait.
He's tailing.
Why did you dress
him.
the Manticore?
Huh?
Why did you dress the Manticore?
Tailor.
What am I waiting for?
Never mind. I'm assuming he's doing this at the beginning of his turn before he takes a move action.
And he still has it has a long range.
Okay.
Okay? He's gonna shoot you with his tail spike.
Miss.
Gosh.
Yep, you do.
Sweet.
It whizzes directly by your head as he begins flying forward and moves now within 50 feet of you guys.
Sweet.
Solnar, you're up.
I will, now that he is 50 feet from us, I will cast my Ray of Frost cantrip.
Okay.
I guess, do I roll for that?
It should say.
Evocation, cast at will. Spell damage increases.
What does it have? A hit?
Let me
Got a
see.
+2 hit DC.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
have to roll for that.
Yep.
So 5.
5, that misses. As you let off a large geyser of ice cold water, it goes to the side of the Manticore. And by the time it reaches Icky, it's a nice, warm, watery shower that he receives. And he's a bit cleaner now.
Nice. Bird bath.
Wash the blood off of his chest.
And then he loves us.
Welcome!
It is now Ogar's
look back.
turn, and he is going to spend his whole
I'm
turn.
on the elemental.
Still there? Ogar is just going to run to his sword and pick it back up and
Good job.
turn and face the Manticore as it comes flying down. Icky, you're now cleaner than you were before.
That's great. I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Hail of Thorns this time.
Okay.
Hail those thorns.
Hail to the thorns.
Okay, so it has to make a dexterity saving throw if I hit it.
No,
Okay.
you're
And that's gonna
outside
be
by the
13 as
tavern.
well.
Okay.
But it doesn't get advantage this time. So
Okay.
let me
Yeah, you
attack
are.
first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You lose the rest of your turn, and you drop 10 feet a little bit as you as
Ooh.
the water that hits you in the face just kind of dishevels you. You haven't been this clean for a while, and you have to shake it off. You're a bit disturbed by your
Go roll
fresh
in the dirt.
scent.
Hurry up.
And your turn is over, good sir. Bowen, you
Bowen.
are now up.
Oh, I was like, where? Okay.
Your turd.
50 feet.
50 feet.
50.
Yes, sir. 50.
50 feet.
050 feet.
Whatever shall I
0050 feet.
2.0.
do?
Dot your eyes.
How long do you last?
Square your
Saving
37s.
throws. Okay. I can't do that. Okay. I'm gonna try and cause fear on this guy.
Ooh, scare him.
Yep. Get out of here. Let's see here. How do you do it? How do you do it?
How you do it?
How you do it, eh?
How you doing?
Eh?
How do you do it?
Cause fear.
Yep. Makes him scared.
Must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Okay, so I guess I don't have to roll for it. I just
Nope.
do it.
You just do it. What's the spell save?
13.
You rolled 14 plus 1.
Son of a whore.
So you attempt
Probably
to
is.
scare him by
Booga booga booga.
but he is not intimidated whatsoever
Why did
by
I
your
try that?
booga boogieing.
Okay, I
What else would you like to do?
stab myself in the neck.
Roll for damage.
Right. Nothing. I got nothing.
Okay.
That was it.
Okie dokie. Tara, it is now your turn. Release that next arrow.
You ain't scared, so.
That's right. Shooting from the back, remember that. Right in the target.
Right in the target.
She's shooting. Right? He's coming this way.
Right.
She's shooting this way.
Oh, 18 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Aww.
Right in the back door.
I want to use her. I want to use her dice.
7 damage. Record it, please. Good sir.
Dirt star.
Good work. Take 7 more damage. What's our damage up to?
I don't know. Add that up, math person.
You need a running total.
Math
33, 42, 49.
49 damage. Cool. Good to know.
You gotta ask yourself a question.
You feel lucky.
Do I feel lucky?
Was that 47?
Punk. 49.
Was that 6 arrows or 8 arrows?
Anagai. You're up.
Okay, well, after I pick up my staff and brush it off, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to do this again. I cast Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
51.
7.
Right.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah.
Another.
I am so pumped up!
Well, I'm
This
getting
time-
closer.
You end up drying your now wet friend off. That's off in the distance, and a
Nice
pleasant,
warm-
drying, warm air effect
Oh,
hits
that's
you,
good.
and you're not as
51.
not as
51.
disturbed anymore. Yes, it's like a Herbal Essences commercial.
Flings his
I kind of look over and take a mental note of that. I'm like, huh, that's not. Oh.
I get +1 clarity on the next turn.
He's really very
You're welcome.
gentle.
All right, anything else?
We're becoming fast friends.
Is Tara playing too? That's awesome. Yes. Yes, she is, evidently.
Well, you're not here, so.
Yeah. Somebody's got to take your spot.
Is that it?
As far as I know, that's all I can do, yeah.
Okay, cool. The Manticore slams into the ground along U3, around U3, and it's going to bite. Claw.
Stace,
So it's going
take her water
to
out.
send a bite attack at you, good sir. First one. What's your AC?
Okay. She's making
12.
noise,
It
so
misses.
you might want to check
As
and
he
see if she
snaps
dumped it on
down,
herself.
its large teeth go right in front of you. However, you're able to back up just in time. The 2 claws are going to be coming directly at you guys. Left one at you, Solnar. AC?
15.
15 misses. The right claw comes at you and a guy. AC?
I don't know.
Scroll down. 18.
18.
18. He hits.
Perfect. That's my armor class.
AC.
Yeah, that would be, yeah.
Oh, got it.
You take 6 damage as a claw kind of gashes directly along your side. The other one just whiffs through the air as the more dexterous Solnar is able to get out of the way. Back up in time.
A dexterous.
That lets out a large scream, wail, shriek, whatever you want to call it, at all of you guys. And it is now Ogar's turn. Or no, excuse me. It is now Solnar's turn.
Then Solmar looks at it and goes,
I'm
Owl bear.
Owlbear.
Yeah.
And then you
Trying
cast
to
Owlbear.
Figure out. This time I'm just gonna
Put that cookie
my
down!
spear.
Now!
He's close. Where's my actions? Alright, attacking with my spear.
Okay, attack with your spear.
Attack with that spear.
20
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
plus 1.
You got one good roll in there.
Roll your double damage.
Okay, double damage.
Oh, snap.
So 1d6 minus 1.
No power in the verse.
2d6 minus 1.
So that's 6, that's 4.
5.
5. You just apply the
Oh, just
minus
minus
1.
1. Okay, 5.
So 5 damage.
Sucks for.
Why are you attacking with a weapon that has -1?
Because that's what I have.
That's what I
It's
got.
damage minus 1.
Right.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
No.
Ogar, now that he has retrieved his sword, is now just able to run back, though, sadly. So he's not able to do any turns. So he gets up right behind the Manticore, ready to thrust his sword into the Manticore's nether regions.
Attaboy.
Icky.
Alright, I'm gonna move closer to within, let's say, 50 feet, I guess.
I'll give you an inspiration to spend whenever you want for your perfectly coiffed hair.
Alright. I'm gonna make an attack with my longbow again.
Okay. You're gonna longbow the Manticore.
20.
20 hits. Roll your damage.
Alright, and it has to do a dexterity saving throw or take more damage.
Okay.
So, 1d8.
What's the DC? 13.
5 plus.
It does not save, so go ahead and roll your extra damage.
It just takes one. Oh, it's 1d10, I think. So 8 plus 9, so 17.
Cool. 17 total.
17.
Nice.
And that spell is ended now because it made contact.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Bowen.
Yeah.
It's a health update.
73.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I took a chunk off.
Oh gosh. Nothing seems to be that badass. I thought it was, but it kind of isn't.
You're not badass.
Yeah, really not. I thought that firebolt was cool, but it's just like not. Let's try to cast blindness, deafness.
Okay.
He's got to make a 13 Constitution save.
Con save. Nope, he fails.
Good.
So what does that do?
Blind and deafs him.
Okay.
Oh, pardon me. It's either blinded or deafened.
Okay.
Shucks.
Which one are you
We'll go blind.
It's a good one.
At the end of each turn, Constitution saving throws. Yep. There you go.
So what is that? What does blindness do? Disadvantage on attack rolls? Or?
I guess it makes him blind.
Blind creatures can't see and automatically fair any ability check that requires sight, and attack rolls against creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Alright. That's pretty useful.
So when it works, it's great.
Okay. Tara, make another roll with advantage. Actually, no, because you're further away. Just standard roll. Standard roll, please.
Oh, hey, never.
Hey, who's that guy?
Never before seen. Who's that scrub?
Say what a loser name that is.
19 plus 6.
Nice. Math.
That's a lot of numbers.
That's
You're definitely
science.
going to hit, though.
That's like 30.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Somehow my
7?
character, because of all the
It's 7.
traits
It's over
I
7.
use, I get plus 8.
As an arrow flies into the sky, high up, temporarily blots out the sun, and then comes back down, arcing directly down into the Manticore's head, driving its head to the ground and pinning it as it slowly begins to bleed out and die on the ground.
Terry, you gotta kill.
Terry gotta kill.
She needed over 7 and she got it.
You never saw it coming.
GG. Okay,
Wow.
now be on the lookout for a priest with a hood that has a snake-like voice.
Okay.
Alright, 'cause he tries to resurrect this manticore.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Who's that?
Oh, you
I'm
don't know
just
who that guy
making
is.
a joke.
Can we?
Who's that? You don't know who that is.
I know, I'm just making a
You
joke.
don't know who that is.
Inside.
Bowen,
Out
harvest
of
that
game
thing before
joke.
it gets resurrected.
Get it.
Good idea. I'm gonna harvest that thing. I'm gonna make manticore bacon.
Cut the thing's head off.
Cut
its freaking head off.
You cut its head off?
That worked with the.
Yeah. Ogar,
Yeah.
please cut his head off. I can't do it.
What did?
Chop.
Can we
Head.
take? What do we have?
Clean off.
Oh yeah.
He took his
Somebody's
blade
head
back out.
That was the last. That was the last
Nick?
campaign. Wasn't
Okay.
it?
Yeah, it was. That was when the thing
He's
tried
fine.
to come
Put
out.
the
Yeah.
blade back in the
Cut
sheath.
that off.
Oh, good.
And I made
Created a
Good,
backpack.
good. Yeah, I harvested.
Okay.
Manticore
Taking the
sausage.
head.
No, what do I
Can
need
we,
the head
can
for?
we harvest his blood? I think isn't Manticore blood used for something?
I think that's.
I'm gonna sell it to some schmuck who thinks that it is. I put it in the little vial.
How are you harvesting said manticore blood?
Like I got a little vial, just like put it up to one of the wounds and just press the blood. Just kidding.
Get in there, blood.
How about this? I knock one of its
Nice.
teeth out and tie it into a necklace and keep it as a charm.
Yeah,
She's
that'd be
not
good.
lying.
Nice.
Good.
She's not lying.
No, that's big manticore sausage.
Good job, Tara.
Good job, Tara.
Well done.
Alright, so you spend a little bit. You're not gonna make sausage, but I'll give you manticore beef meat.
Manticore
Takes a long
steaks.
time to make sausage, my friend.
Yeah, manticore steak.
You gotta season it properly, you gotta dry it.
Okay.
You gotta dry out the
Process.
This
You
is-
have skins too? Yeah, you gotta
you
clean
gotta
out the
clean
intestines.
the intestine.
Okay, fine. You got me. I was just trying to make a different meal for everyone.
Chuck roast.
Chuck roast, yeah.
Manticore tenderloin.
Man.
Core roast. Core roast.
At this point, I look up at the Gaul or the Earth Elemental that was by the opening and see what
Yeah.
he's doing.
Still
Still standing right
Okay.
there.
Alright. I imagine if the other two were going to involve themselves in our fight, they would have done it by now, so
Or would they?
that's what I think.
Okay.
Yep.
How
I
you
think we
feeling?
should go and talk to them.
I got a spike sticking out of my chest, but other than that, I'm okay.
I wish we had some guy who did things that didn't kill people, not me.
And a guy that could heal too.
My ears are burning.
We get some water real quick.
I'm just saying, man.
While you guys spin spell slots.
So I walk over to the bird and I'm like, hold still.
Hold still, bird.
Careful your stuff.
Be gentle.
We still have stuff coming up, I imagine.
Do you have to use a spell slot to heal, or do you have a cantrip to heal?
No,
There's no
I
healing
have to use-
cantrips.
I have to use a spell slot.
Oh.
No kidding.
So one.
Well, maybe wait then, because we might be able to take a short rest.
He's
I-
probably
I'm
right.
only
That thing ain't going
I'm
nowhere.
only missing 11 hit points.
I already used it.
Alright. Healed.
Yeah, I already used
Okay,
it.
well, I appreciate a good ganassi.
Oh,
Exercise.
He's gonna boot bless you. Healed!
Oh.
This boy is healed.
So you restore 9 damage. Restore 9 health. Sorry.
You'll
Congratulations, you've been healed.
I'm up to 36.
GLHF? What is that?
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck.
What's with these kids?
No, it's the fancy way of spelling GIF.
Gulf.
Golf.
Gulf.
Golf. Golf. Okay, anyway.
German for bye.
So there's an earth elemental over there. Ladies, you can come over here now.
I left him there.
Why? Why do you do this to us?
They shot really well.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. They came
As
to you guys.
as
They look very nervous. You
As-
see the one holding the longbow.
And I go over and give her a big hug.
And it doesn't appear to be like a... It's basically like a stick and then a shoestring.
I still get
That
her.
she
Damn.
paid.
Damn, I give her a
That
hug.
girl knows her road.
That's
I
incredible.
walked
You need a
over
better
to
bow.
that one and I look at her and I say, "You've had considerable talent with the bow," and then I walk away.
That's a pretty good compliment. Okay, so Earth Elemental.
Earth
Hey,
Elemental.
Bird, go and
Yes.
I think we should go talk to this thing because it didn't do
It hasn't
anything.
moved
Oh,
since,
yeah,
it hasn't moved
so
since it turned
We
to
haven't
you.
gotten a chance to talk yet since
Okay.
I kind of was fleeing for my life from that manticore. But there's actually
all-
3 elementals, 2 of which have melded into the ground and could reappear at any moment, anywhere around us, and they don't talk. I tried. They were completely unresponsive. I'd say we just try to walk past it and see what happens, but
At this point,
Okay.
we can walk wide.
I got within about 50 feet, and it didn't make any move to attack. It just stood there.
So let's walk.
But I don't
let's
know what
walk
the other two
wide
are doing.
and
So
see if it follows us or if it is fixed.
yeah, how wide is the opening? We can maybe try to just walk past it, kind of on the side.
It's like 50 feet wide.
Okay. Yeah, let's just
So
try
let's
to
go
walk around
30,
it.
40
Like a
feet
couple hundred feet tall.
out of the side
Yep.
of the path. Of
I'm
this.
good with that.
Oh, hey, I could just, now that the manticore's dead, I can just fly right over its head and
Do
see
it.
what it does.
Yeah.
I'll just
I'll
land behind it.
Do that.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys should come with me in case we have to fight
okay.
it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's kind of
We'll flank it.
Flank it.
go
We can
flank it
kind
from
of
both sides,
Split and
Yeah.
we're not
Meet
splitting
on
the
the other
party.
side.
We are just
going around.
It's
Wide
okay,
girth. Wide girth.
Look
wide
what you've
girth.
done to him. Look what you've done to him.
Let's go.
I didn't say anything.
Let's go. We're walking.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly up about
And we're
like
just kind of
50 feet in the air and fly over the earth elemental's head as they approach.
Okay.
And slowly and see what the earth elemental
is it watching
does.
us?
As you begin to fly towards it, once you get within about 30 feet, it begins to back up, basically keeping you in front of it.
Oh, I stop then. And then look down. And then turn back to the party and go, it seems to be fleeing, but at a set rate.
Or blocking.
And then I
Defense.
kind of fly back down and land and wait for the rest of the party.
Okay.
Join him.
Should we keep walking and
Yeah.
see if it just keeps
Yeah.
backing up?
Let's just try to flank it. I mean, we can't fly it.
yeah.
above it.
Now-
Let's just
Converging on him.
let's
Keep
just
in mind, the other two can
Yeah.
come up behind us.
Of course.
And that would not be good, so...
If we all die.
Is he in the
We'll die.
entrance then?
Is
he
you
backed
haven't
up
pushed
that far
him.
yet?
No, not that far yet.
How about we stay on one side of him and see if we push him away from the entrance?
That's not a bad idea.
He might be a mirage.
Oh?
Sure, we can try that. Let's...
Sure.
Okay, let's
Circle
go.
around
Let's
and-
go. All go to one side, and we're kind of walking around and then towards the entrance of the cave.
Alright.
Yes.
He basically, as you guys kind of like circle around, he doesn't move left or right. He just kind of advances back, basically, until he's level with the entrance of the cave and stops going any further.
Interesting. So he's not blocking us per se. He's just keeping us in front of him.
Yep.
But he's still in the middle?
Yep.
Okay, well let's just try to walk around him
Weird.
through the
Okay.
entrance and see what he
Yeah,
does.
let's just go in.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys get 10 feet from the entrance, the other two both appear from the sides, and you see them slam their fists into the ground, and a large wall comes shooting up at the entrance
I see.
of pure stone.
Ah, well.
Go talk to him.
Yeah,
You
try.
tried that.
Who's your master? Well, it's better than just lobbing a.
Well, I mean, yeah, they don't
grenade
want
at
to
him.
fight. They just don't want to go
Yeah.
in this cave.
The
Obviously.
does the wall go all the way up to the ceiling or just high enough that we can't like see past it or go?
It's 10 foot tall.
Oh, okay, so I could easily fly over it.
Yep.
Alright, I...
Or, excuse me, 20 foot tall.
Okay. I shout to in primordial to the earth elementals. Why can't we pass? What are you guarding something?
No response.
Alright, I fly up 30 feet into the air.
What's the size of the cave entrance again?
It's 100
50 feet wide, 100 feet tall.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly up about 30 feet just so I can see over the wall and see if I can see the elementals back there.
Okay. You look over and you no longer see the elementals at all.
They become the rock.
Interesting.
I don't know. Go.
Alright.
Go in.
You want me to go in by
And
myself?
it's quite dark in there as
I don't
well.
have night vision.
I can throw a light in there.
Lob it over the.
Is the wall
Or give you a
smooth-
light.
Is it a smooth stone or is
Mhm.
it would it
Smooth.
be scalable?
Mm-mm.
I can give you a light.
Something tells me we're not meant to go past this wall. And I don't want to go
Give
by
me
myself.
a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom.
I could turn it into something that could crawl over it. Big spider. Something.
9.
9. What would you say Icky is most fearful of?
Uh-oh. It's a boggart.
Giant
It's a boggart.
spiders.
Giant spiders? Okay. You're
With reach.
Reach.
devastating.
You can't just
Bird killing spiders.
So you
anything harmless.
start to hear this odd sound, and you kind of look down the tunnel, and on the roof you see an army of giant spiders crawling directly towards you as loud, kind of terrifying music begins playing, and you hear this kind of utter growl from down in the depths of this tunnel, and you feel this overwhelming dread that you just have to get out of
So
here.
we're fighting it, evidently.
Oh, sorry. You're also supposed to take damage.
Damage?
This is bad. Take 28 damage.
28
Whoa.
damage.
What?
You killed him.
No, not quite. But you knocked him down. Fly over to me, bud.
I quickly fly over to whichever. Yeah, I guess.
You got 100 feet if you're gonna all out fly.
Yeah, I'm
Keep
gonna
that in mind.
all out fly 100 feet away
Okay.
Cast healing word also.
and like just fall to the ground, panting in
Okay.
fear and in pain. Apparently,
So you're
as
gonna
blood gushes out my ears and down my nose.
Okay, get over here.
You're gonna have to give me another saving throw.
Another saving throw.
Let me do it. I can do
Wisdom.
Yep.
Heal him.
Because you used up 2 of your slots.
I have
17.
17. All right.
one slot for level 1,
you're
2
able
slots
to
for level 2 left.
overcome your senses basically and realize that what you were seeing was just an incredibly real illusion. You no longer see the spiders and the sense of dread leaves you. However, your heart is still racing. Your everything is on high alert.
And it's now replaced with a panic to warn everyone else what just happened, and I shout, "Everyone come away from the wall! There's a strong foul illusion magic in there. I saw an army of giant spiders, and I thought I was going to die, only they weren't real. I
Oh, so
suspect foul magic."
You didn't lose your hit points?
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Oh yes. There's
Okay,
still
now
blood.
what?
There's still blood coming out my nose and down my ears.
Okay, well, I think we need to rest.
Let's
I
just
think
go
we need
away.
to flee.
Okay. Well, we've got to the menagerie. We know where they are. We killed their little puppy, so we need to. Let's just
we still
back
don't
up to
know
the
that they're
trees.
in the cave. We're assuming they may be, but
You also don't know how far.
yeah, how deep it goes.
Yeah, I mean it's clearly a huge cave if it's a 50 foot by 100 foot, and it looks as if it was cut
by giant herb
elementals. All right. Well, I don't think we're going to be doing anything to it. So
I begin limping back toward where we camped.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what I
let's
was
go.
thinking. Yeah. Okay. Head
we
back
can't.
there.
We
What?
can't
It's
defeat any of that.
like what? Mid morning.
Yeah.
We
I
need
mean,
to.
the fight only took
Yeah.
probably an hour's worth of time.
Yeah. We
Fleeing
need to.
and
We need
observing
to
and
rest.
all that stuff. You guys can't take another long rest for a day, basically.
You could take
So
a
you
short
guys-
rest
you
and
can't
make a
short
plan.
rest. Yes. So
Let's take a short rest.
Okay.
Short rest.
the girls go back to their shelter, except for the one that shot the bow. that you complimented. That was Fila. Goes over to you and kind of clearly has no idea what she's doing, but like spits in her hand and cleans off your wounds and stuff like that to try and help at least clean up the blood. Thankfully there's no like cuts or anything like that.
Sweet girl.
From you freaking out. Just lots of blood.
Yay. Oh yeah.
Kind of giggling.
What does that mean? This cleric hit die 1d8 plus 3, total 4.
So you have 4 hit dice to roll. You can spend them during a short rest. You can spend up to 1 during any short rest.
Okay, what does that do?
You roll it and you get that HP back.
Oh, okay.
So during a short rest, you can roll multiple of the d8 up to 4.
Yeah.
Do you have to decide how many you're gonna roll before you
No.
roll? Okay.
So you can roll 1 and be like, yeah, that wasn't enough. I'll do it again.
So I get
How much
1d8
damage
plus
did
3.
you take?
So 8, 11. So I'll just... I'll just take the 11.
11. Sweet. That's 19.
Nice. Well, I'm at full health again, so that's good. Okay, so now what? We've got
Can't get
about
in
30
there.
minutes.
I'm back up to 27 now.
I got nothing, man. We can't fight 3 of those things. There's no way we'll die.
Well, we can't get any closer if we saw what happened to the
Right.
There's some
Curly
very
light.
powerful thing that I don't want to mess with.
Okay, this
We're not
is
strong
a
enough
mountain.
to deal with.
Let's circle around and see if we can find another entrance.
Or we can climb on top of it and dig our way down.
Head them off at the pass.
That's right.
I like it.
Alright, well, the only thing we can do is go around.
Yeah.
There's only one entrance and it's guarded.
Left or right?
I will say, to throw you a bone here, nobody's searched. Nobody's looked around to see if there's anything else available. Nobody's tried to perceive any sort of entrances or stairways or anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just tossing that out there.
I was thinking.
Well, who's got the
Yes,
who's got
now
the
that-
best abilities?
Now
to-
that we've rested, we should
Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyone,
plan
all of
to
us can look.
gather
Okay,
some
let's look.
intel.
Pick a guy to look.
Okay, let's look.
I cast look.
Really good perception.
No, I didn't get anything.
So is that a perception?
Yeah, why don't you guys give me a perception check, unless you're going to be like,
I got
are
it.
you guys just looking around from here? Or are you going to be getting up and kind of walking around?
Well, we'll be walking
up
around
to
if
the
they're not
thing.
bothering us.
I got 8.
Do anything.
Who is they?
The
Earth elementals and then
Oh.
the magic. It didn't really get bad unless you got really close. So.
Well, I was the only one affected, so I'm assuming that
closest.
it's because I was up in the air above the wall. I think as long as we stay below the wall, we're probably okay.
Interesting.
That's my assumption.
Well, he may have
Dig
had line
under
of sight on you. And we're at the wall. You can't see us, but you went above and he saw you and cast a spell.
Yeah.
Can I use an investigation check instead?
if you want to go walk around, yeah, you can investigate.
I will walk around and investigate.
Okay.
Did we walk back
I
up to the
am
middle
going to
for
spend
investigation?
15 minutes telling funny
We
jokes
call
to the
upon
Earth
your
Elementals
true
and Primordial
surrender.
to see if I can get a response.
Okay. While they're in wall form,
Oh,
just
they're
talking to a wall.
oh, they actually
Talking
turn
to-
themselves
Just
into
walk
a
up
wall.
to it and knock.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe not then.
We are
16.
powerful sorcerers.
16. Alright. You walk around, kind of look up the mountain. There doesn't really seem to be much in the way of like entrances or anything. Although you do come past what appears to be like an old trail that does in fact kind of go up the mountain. It's steep. And as you look up 15, 20,000 feet, just see it go into the sky.
Right.
Halfway up, you see black stairs with crumbly bits of bread.
Right.
A hobbit lay
Well, there's that. 20,000 feet. And
This is a big rock.
It's a big rock.
He wasn't
Very
kidding
steep,
when he
20,000.
labeled it.
So
big
almost
rock.
like a mountain.
Almost. Well,
Start up that trail.
I guess. I don't know. What do you think, Bird?
I mean, that's better than staying here.
We shall take the
I don't want to go in
compass.
that cave. Maybe we could find someone to help us on the way.
Lady.
Maybe there's a hermit that lives up this mountain.
Yes.
Or a hag.
All we need to do is
How do we
roll
know
a
that?
100 on
Another manticore.
How do we know there's a hermit on this mountain?
We don't. I said maybe there's
Oh.
a hermit somewhere on the mountain that will help us.
Well, let's walk.
What are you gonna do? Let's get walking.
We got time.
So
let's walk.
you come back and tell them that you found all
Oh
this.
yeah.
I assume?
Oh yeah.
Okay. The girls are a bit frightened. Like, it gets really, really cold up there. Are you guys prepared for that? Because we're not.
We got.
Could you maybe like skin the manticore too?
Oh,
Make
let's
some
do it.
Clothes.
I was just about to say that.
Make some clothes. Yeah, we got time.
Manticore for
Sure.
Yeah, and
Do
if
some
it takes
hunting.
a.
It's what you guys are wearing right now. We're gonna die.
Yep, let's make some clothes.
Let's go skin the manticore.
All right.
Skin it, make some nice clothes.
I mean,
Big enough to make.
They can
something for
they
all
can
of us?
sew, right?
Clothes
No,
for all
not
of us?
for everybody. You'll have to do some hunting, some foraging, some
Okay,
searching.
you skin, we'll hunt.
Okay.
So are we back? We're back.
Mind
at
you, we'll probably have
the
the highest
camp.
survival out of all you guys.
Yeah,
Huh?
we're back at the camp on the tree
Oh,
line.
you?
Or are we
Probably.
on the mountain?
We're at the.
The girls never left the camp.
Okay.
As I imagine, we're back at the camp.
Okay.
I got plus
They're not
4.
going to climb the mountain in what they're currently wearing.
I'm gonna walk around and search.
Yeah, I'll go skin the manticore.
Okay, give me a survival check.
Oh yeah. I keep losing that darn 20. 10.
Alright, you don't do the best job. It's pretty meaty when you peel the flesh off.
Eating.
But you're able to skin the manticore. And you even skin the head as well and kind of make like a big sort of mane sort of deal
Nice.
on there. And yeah,
Give
it's
that-
okay.
give
But it's
that
going
one
to
to the
take
one
a lot
killer.
of fleshing to get everything off.
Yeah, gonna
So,
need every
spend
second
some
of it.
time. Yeah,
I should.
you're going to be busy doing that for a little while.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm going hunting.
Okay?
I'm walking around, seeing if I can see anything. As a druid and person of nature, I probably will see something if it's there.
You?
I'm going to hunt some birds with like special feathers for they keep like down feathers, and then using the ancient Aarakocra technique, stitch them together in a downy coat that Aarakocra can wear. That fits
Remembers
their
that of
body and
Columbia.
wings and stuff.
Making a headdress you wear on your back.
So you need to actually find a fur though, because you can't stitch together feathers. So you need to put
Yes.
those feathers in a fur.
Yeah, that's what I should do.
Well, it's a good thing you got those down feathers, though.
All right,
Let's
here
get
we
the
go.
women.
I'm hunting.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, so give me a couple. Everybody, give me D100 rolls. So roll a D10 and then a percentile dice. You don't need to. Sorry, I
A
said
D10
everyone. I
and
didn't.
Okay.
A D10 and a percentile.
Oh, because I'm not.
Yeah,
25?
10 also.
Oh, you rolled 101.
No, that's a 1.
Oh.
That's
Oh, that's a 0.
That's
Is
a
that-
1. The 100 is a 00 or a 000. A 001 is
100 is a 000.
yeah.
Oh, I gotcha. Because that's
Yeah, those D100s are weird.
Yeah. So that's a 1.
That's a
So you
crit.
find absolutely nothing. while you're out
Suits.
searching.
Figures that goes
70.
along with the rest of the night.
1.
Sure.
Alright, well, you and I are
Okay.
gonna freeze to death.
You find a couple of birds, not much, but you're able to shoot a few ducks out of the sky
Yay.
and get some feathers from them. And you are able to find quite a bit of track, but you're not able to actually locate. It appears that a couple of animals hunt this area
regularly, but you don't find them.
Have Ogar
Larger.
help them.
Ogar is going to roll as well.
Get over here, Ogar. I need you. Hiss. You're never around.
When you point out those tracks to him, he turns into a bloodhound, basically. Kind of puts his nose to the ground and starts sniffing and starts hot on a trail, basically, if you guys wish to follow.
Oh yeah, I'm hot on his. I'm right behind him.
Get him! Get him!
As he starts running, goes.
You follow for about 20 minutes deep into the forest, and he stops and kind of puts his hand out as he looks forward, and you see kind of an outcropping of rocks in the middle of the forest, and you hear some purring, I guess you could say, and you see what appears to be some sort of leopard family hanging out amongst the rocks.
Get him.
It's a family smiling, enjoying their day, sunbathing even. Minding their own business.
Ogar draws his sword and is able to resist the rage of destroying you, and instead charges out and
Here we go again.
swings at one of the leopards. What do you mean, here we go again? This is the point.
It's not a.
No, I mean, Ogar is just uncontrolled.
I'm gonna put a leash on that guy.
His sword comes directly down to the neck of one of the smaller leopards and is dead. He doesn't actually cut it though. He hits it with the blunt side, so that way it just crushes the skull basically and doesn't destroy the fur.
That'll work.
Nice.
And that ends his turn. Would you guys like to do anything? I'll kind of say you guys all jump out of the forest together.
Yep. I'm
You're not there though. You're off on birds.
Yeah.
I'm shooting my crossbow.
Okay. You're gonna shoot your crossbow at one of them.
No. 1d8 minus 1. No. I'm gonna. Well, yeah, because I don't want to damage.
Sure would be nice if somebody had magic missile. You just kill like 6 guns.
Yeah.
It would be nice, but if I cast something, can I damage the fur?
I mean, depending on if you cast like a fire spell, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I got Ray of Frost. Cast.
Don't freeze you either.
Hey, it's not frozen. 16.
Yeah, that hits.
And 5 damage.
Okay.
Something.
Drop another cub.
Practicing.
No,
just.
What'd you roll?
What's my?
Seeing how many rolls it takes to get something decent.
12. And then 1d8.
12 hits.
1d8 plus what was it? Mine.
I watched a show last night on Netflix.
That better not just be one
Terribly
damage.
vulgar show. It's funny though. It's a cartoon.
Of course it is.
It's about D&D.
One damage.
For what?
D&D opening a portal
With
to
my
hell,
crossbow.
summoning the devil.
Your crossbow
1d8
is
minus
stupid.
1.
But
And you rolled 2?
they made out
So
like
you
this guy
pierce
had
the
with
paw
a-
of one
with
of
a
the smaller
technique to
panthers as
throw
it lets out
a D20
the
backwards,
last
like,
smaller
flick his
panther
wrist to
that's
get a 20
alive
every
as it
time.
lets out like a scream, and
was
you see the mom turn
hilarious.
around and kind of
They
get
fought
down
the devil
low
with it.
and get
They
ready to
took
pounce.
D&D
And everybody roll
for their
initiative.
souls or something, and they both run 20, 50 days
You didn't
straight.
go at her first.
Roll initiative.
20 and above? Anybody below a 3?
No.
Okay, cool. She'll go last. Ogar's rolled a 19. Anybody beat that? Okay. Gonna swing at Mama Panther. He's gonna hit Mama Panther. He's gonna hit Mama Panther twice. Very, very hard.
Meow. Why are you attacking me, meow meow?
Mama Panther gets sliced in two.
Oh, good.
Pants.
Good.
Nice. Panther chaps.
Well, that'll do. That'll work.
And you guys can go. There's still one cub left that's currently pinned to the ground with an arrow through its paw that's trying to get away.
Who's next?
You guys could choose. Doesn't matter.
I had 16.
I'm not there.
He's not
Oh,
there.
you're not there.
I'm skinning a manticore.
I'm
man.
gonna-
I'm busy.
I'm gonna take it out.
I'm flying through the trees going, here, birdie, birdie.
I'm gonna try to shoot it in the another paw. One.
Wow.
The other paw. Drill it to the ground.
I hit probably with a 19.
Yeah, definitely hit.
And then 4 damage.
4. You just hit it over the head and put it out of its misery. Just clop.
Two times now.
And it falls to the ground dead.
2 panther cubs.
So you guys collect 3 baby panther furs and 1 full adult panther fur. Or leopard.
What is with us and killing small baby animals for that matter?
I need shoes.
I'm just
When you
saying.
guys come back, Fila has about 15 ducks as well that she shot out of the sky.
Fila, huh?
Oh, that's cool.
That's her name.
Duck's kind of gross, but we'll eat it. It's fine.
Fila
Okay.
and
She kind of starts
what was-
crying and walks away.
what was the other?
Did we leave? Well, there's probably nothing to search.
Because there was Myra, wasn't there?
I don't care.
I want to search before
What
we
are the
leave
girls'
the
names?
panther
Elizabeth,
area.
Gertie,
Did we?
Myra, Fila, and Millie.
I thought there was only 3 of them.
Elizabeth,
That's fine.
Fila,
Did we leave the
Myra,
panther area too fast
and Gertie.
to make a search
And Millie.
around there?
No, you guys could search.
I want to search. I want to.
I was saying when Ben got back.
Right.
Oh. I
Yeah, I'm gonna
asked
search around
Fila
there.
if she got those ducks
14,
just
20.
for me.
Fila, Elizabeth, Myra,
She
Gertie,
already
and
gave him
who?
the bowen,
Oh.
so you'll have to.
Gertie?
Oh, I have these
Yeah,
ducks.
Yeah, she came and gave them to you, as you said.
There's one more.
Gross.
Oh, I didn't realize she was talking to me
Yeah, that's why
specifically.
she
I thought they were
cried
talking
and
to these
walked away.
guys. No, I thought they were with those guys.
No.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I don't
So
care.
Fila, Elizabeth,
I
Myra,
asked Dylan
Gertie, and
for the
who?
ducks so I can make a down
Millie.
Millie.
coat for me.
I rolled a
Save me.
perception
Okay.
what you're searching with.
Yay.
Oh yeah, you
Musical.
can search with perception. That's fine.
20.
You look around.
Oh wait, I don't.
Okay.
I don't have
You
the
look around the area.
hide yet.
There's nothing super nice. There's a couple of carcasses, stuff like that. Some real old fur left on those. If you wanted to try and use it, you could. Kind of stinky, but you could maybe make something out of it.
Lots of bright
Some
yellow arrows
moccasins.
pointing at the path going up. This is where you want to go. Oh, okay.
Some, but nothing very nice.
A little pixie comes over your head and goes, Psst, hey, hey, hey.
Shut up, you're a fly.
Okay,
Zelda.
so make some outerwear and head up the mountain.
All right.
Okay. You guys hunker down for a while. I'd say it probably takes you a good day or two in order to make everything, in order to hike up as far as fleshing everything, kind of getting stuff dried out to a
Making the
point
slurry
where
out
you
of
would
the
actually
manticore
want to,
brain.
wear it, tan the hides, and get all that kind of taken care of. And then you prepare yourself at the beginning of, say, 1 night, 2 nights. The next morning is when you take off and begin your trek.
Does that mean we got
We
full
got a
rest?
full rest?
You got 2 full rests. You guys are so full rested.
Double.
That's right. That means we gain twice
Yes.
our normal
Yeah.
HP value. So I'm at 34 twice over. That's 98.
Do you guys outfit all of the ladies as well?
Of course
Yeah.
we
Yep.
do.
Apparently.
We got to.
Especially Fila. She's the best.
Yeah, because she's good with the bow.
Yeah, we dress them all up.
Okay.
Being a bird person, I'm
I
not
know.
attracted to her, but I sort of like her now.
Kind of growing attached to Myra for some odd reason. She sounds very similar to somebody that I know, so.
They all piss me off.
I tolerate them all.
Yep.
From purely a father-daughter relationship, I'm kind of growing protective of her.
Great. Wonderful.
In there?
Okay.
I think that's a good.
Alright.
Cool.
Yay, my phone
Awesome.
battery didn't die.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Good job getting a kill, Tara. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, good job, Tara.
Coming in the clutch, making things happen, shaking
Oh,
and
yeah.
baking. That was fun.
Shaking and
It's
baking.
nice to be
Yeah.
back rolling. I didn't kill anybody, but that's still fun. There's always a chance to kill Daniel.
Yeah.
next
Did we
week.
bring the meat back? The Panthers, so we have more meat.
I don't know, did you?
I would think so.
Yeah, sure.
We put them up all on a.
Yeah.
Panther jerky.
Cool.
Panther
yeah.
jerky.
Write it
we
down,
make,
man.
We make panther jerky
Panther
over the
jerky.
2 days that were as
Right.
part of the preparation.
We've had Panther already.
That's right.
So it's nothing special.
Now you guys know that they
In fact,
were
I
like
still
an
have Panther
intelligent breed of human like cats first, right?
They could have been.
Yeah, they could have been.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
That was so funny. You mean Panthers? Yeah. That was good. Sweet. That was fun, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Good first night.
Nobody died the first night back.
Yeah.
I know you're
I was
disappointed.
a little worried. I don't know what the flight speed of a manticore is, but I was a little worried that it was faster
I
than
need
me,
to
and I wasn't.
research my
able to.
character and make some better notes.
Although I did have a plan to get away if it found me.
Get back
and
into
my stealthing
the
didn't work.
D mind frame.
You're right. The wizard was hard enough when I was getting it. Then we took a couple months off. Now I'm lost again. Wizards are hard.
Yeah. Well, so 2 weeks from now?
That would be the lock-in, so no.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be gone. We'll be gone that weekend.
Yeah, I would
There's
say
the 21st or the 5th.
let's do the 5th.
You want to do the 5th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't see why not.
I'll be on call that week.
You suck.
I can't do the 21st either.
Okay, so we can.
Of September.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 5th it is.
Alright.
Could roll the dice, I guess.
Yeah.
I see what you did
Hey,
there.
if I get a 5, then
Hopefully be more prepared.
15. That's
That's all right.
Here, Ben. If you wouldn't
All
mind
right.
tossing those in there.
Thanks, guys.
In case I don't see you.
Good afternoon, good
Queso.
evening, and good night. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
It's been real. It's been fun. It has been real fun.
But now we must say goodnight. So I'm gonna
long.
look and see.
Yeah, we're gonna initially or officially inaugurate it in.
Good night, sweetheart.
Yep. I'm gonna see if there's any of my bros or sisters on that we can leave you guys with.
Second or sisters.
Is this yours or mine?
It's not mine.
It's probably mine.
All three of you guys at Code Monkey plays because Code Monkey's a pretty cool guy. Is it? No. I think it's that. Is it?
Yeah, that's it. I always forget about that.
Or do you?
No,
So,
seriously.
have a good night, guys.
See ya.
Thanks.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yep, we'll see ya in a few weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. But
Farewell.
we'll be streaming in and out. We'll be streaming tomorrow, so.
Will be.
Yeah, I will be anyway. Nighty night.